What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Randomizer stream. Finally back. It's about time. Got a couple things to talk about first. I'm glad to see you guys. I hope you guys can hear me. Hope everything's working well. Yeah, a little bit of a delay today, so I apologize for that. Let me start with thanking you guys for understanding. On Saturday, I had to cancel the stream. There was a pretty urgent family medical emergency I had to attend to. It's all resolved now, so we're all good. But I appreciate you guys understanding on that, and we are back to our regular schedule. So thanks again. Number two, I've rearranged my streaming setup a little bit, so if anything goes weird or wrong, bear with me. I literally moved it to another spot. So it seems to be working fine right now. We'll see if that continues. Number three, the Guys vs. Gals game is coming up. Next Thursday is going to be the deliberation for both teams. So if you know what I'm talking about, make sure you're here after the stream, or somebody from the team's here after the stream on next Thursday to help pick your teams. If you don't know what I'm talking about, and if you are a subscriber or you have a hero or villain status in the Discord, go check out the Viewers Play chat in the Discord, and you can find out how to play along with that. Number four, promo packs. Somebody got a promo, but nobody's been talking about it. So I don't know if anybody caught it. See if you can find out who got it. There has been a promo that has been awarded. So that person needs to... Yeah, somebody got one. Nobody said anything. I was trying to see how long it would be until someone noticed. So that person, DM me with an address you'd like it to be mailed to, and I will mail you that promo. So congrats to the fact that you got it. Yeah, really. Who's going to be the first to find out? Go look through the Get Pack redemption. Somebody got one. And I think that's it. Oh, we have to go over the results of the league. No, it's hidden. It's white. It has no color added onto it at all. So you got to kind of find it. It says promo on there. So we'll see if anybody can find it. Let me talk about this week's league results, by the way. So here's what happened. Nobody won. Not a single person won the game this week. Not super surprising, but it is now the game with the lowest win rate possible, a big 0. There were some draws, though. So most of them were a loss, but a few of you guys actually, it ended up being a draw game. So here are the people that got a draw. Wicked Pepper, Imka Bongers, Ollie and Kyla, and Mikey all got draws. But who got the highest score with the draw for setup A and setup B? Congrats to you guys to getting draws in the first place. It was not easy. Here are the results. So, congratulations to Imka for setup A for getting the highest draw score, and congratulations to Ollie and Kyla for setup B for getting the highest draw score. A draw viral is when evil doesn't win, but you either run out of cards in the villain deck and you can't draw anymore, you run out of cards in the hero deck. That's what a draw is. So if you ever end your game but evil doesn't win, and neither do you, it's a draw. And that counts higher than a loss. Yeah, very good. So congrats. Also congrats to Mikey for drawing a game too, because that wasn't easy. Firewall, you should be counting that as a draw. Yeah, going forward, make sure you count that as a draw. That's why that option is there. But yeah, because that does score higher than a lose. But this is the first week where it's mattered for really, because nobody won this week. By the way, this also has, unsurprisingly, the lowest. What am I trying to say? The like rate is the lowest. I think it's a 1.9 out of 5 for liking this setup, which is also not surprising. Let me go over some quotes here. So off the cuff says, 2 tactics defeated, 2 scheme twists that fizzled, and yet this is over maddeningly fast. Every single Medusa card showed up in the first 25 cards of the hero deck, making it impossible to formulate different strategies for left and right. Hands down, the weirdest game of Legendary I've ever played. Yep, you figured it out. Tricky Vic has won the first promo. Awesome. So I like how Viral also got 3 legendaries, and then Tricky Vic gets the promo. So congrats. Please send me a mailing address, and I'll send that promo out to you. Yeah, that was a good week for your household there. All right, Myome said 5 Magia Goons followed by a twist for my first 6 cards. I think I'm just going to re-sleeve and ignore option B this week. Totally lowered my love for this game. I hope not too permanently. And then Montax says, I had no room to breathe because of my check this out. My first turn was a game of a chain of goons. It was kind of downhill from there. The nail in my coffin was the second chain of 4 goons followed by a scheme twist. Myome's game was kind of crazy. Yeah, it's okay. I was wondering when someone would notice it. I'm not going to deliver in person. I will mail it to you. Alright, setup B. Ollie and Kyla managed to hit Maria 3 times and survived the scheme twist, but the goons still made us run out of cards from the villain deck. Please remove Maria Hill from the game, not from rotation, the game. Shred her cards, tape them back together, and frame them. I might have to think about that. And then Imka says, those officers flooded the city quickly. Maybe one turn short of killing Maria off. Too bad. Tales of Thetis says, if we had a single more turn, we could have won, but the final turn was 6 goons in the deck, no way around it. So yeah, that's how a lot of the games ended. No, she gets the promo that is there. So what is the one that's there? It's, I forget which promo it was, but the one that it's labeled, she gets that one. The Daily Bugle. So that's the one I'm going to send to you. So congrats on that. Evade the Daily Bugle. Awesome. All right. So I'm hoping that today is going to be a little bit an easier setup for all of you. Not necessarily an easy one, just not that. All right, so let's get ready for it. I was about, and you know what I'm probably going to still do? Since a lot of you guys want the specialized packs, I'm going to change it so any of the promos are available in any of the packs. And then I'm going to probably double their occurrence level on the grab bag so it's more likely they show up. But the stars next to the gauntlet are... that's the tip jar. So anytime anybody follows, subscribes, donates, anything, a little icon will pop in there just for fun. All right, who's going to show up today? Let's do this. Who's showing up? Imka says Thor. Who's going to watch Black Widow tomorrow? It's already here. I'm ready. Red Skull. Red Skull make it real easy for everybody. Gambit, the Beyonder. Again, I'm dreading the Beyonder showing up because I'm not quite sure how to do that. Yeah, Matt, it's not only on grab bag. I put the different promos in separate packs, but I'm going to change that so all the promos are available in all the packs to make it a little easier. Yeah, I think I'm going to watch it at home, but I'm looking forward to it. I might see it a second time in theaters if I feel like it. All right. Let's do it. I want to know what we're playing today. Give me something good. It could be Maria Hill again. And if it is, I didn't do it. Here we go. I gotta open... Why is my live split not working? I pressed the button. Did it change up on me? Let me close that and open it again. One more time. Did you see it, Mr. J. Tins? Oh, you saw it today. I see it earlier. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. There we go. All right, let's assemble this thing. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Are you kidding me? Should I just quit now? Look at that. Look at what we got. Are you kidding me? Well, this should be fun. I will say no more. I'm just going to stop talking. It's epic. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, me. Well, this is the week we've all been dreading. This should be fun. This is going to be a crash course in can we get an even lower life rate than this past week. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Hey, I'm never going to shy away from a challenge. I'm going to try it, but we'll see. Hey, again, highest score wins, even if it's a loss or a draw, so we'll see. And the shield leader back. Oh, insult to injury. I'll tell you what. Yeah, at least it's going to be quick. I might just do a completely another randomization if it goes too fast, but we'll see. Can't play this week yet. Oh, you probably... Maybe you can't. Alright, here we go. Where's the shield elite? Oh, I am not looking forward to this. Not one bit. At least we've got the Doombots. Yeah, the question is how many turns? Alright. Alright. Should I do a different prediction today? Not if I'm gonna win, just how many turns that I can survive. We're gonna do lose or draw. We're gonna do that. Oh no, it's Dark Phoenix. I'm gonna lose. Probably. I don't know. I don't know about this, you guys. The prediction should be how many turns it'll take me. an over-under. Because that is ridiculous. No cards that can put cards back into the hero deck? To be honest, I don't even remember. Here's Beta Ray Bill. I don't even remember what the Epic side does. It could happen. Yeah, I will have all 5 classes. That's right. Okay, if I win this, you all have to play it. There's no debate. It's going to happen. All right, Mr. Fantastic and Rocket Raccoon. Name my shards. Yeah, that would have been nice, Montax, but no such luck. Okay, so we've got Dark Phoenix here. And Clash of the Monsters Unleashed. Anything special I gotta do? Oh, this is when the wound stack runs out. That should be fine. So we'll take care of that in a second. Okay, so we've got Doombots. We've got our 2 villain groups we don't want. And then we have to stack these up. Corvus does, yeah. The Secret Wars guys do. So that means twice the option, twice the likelihood he's going to be KO'd. We've got 5 strikes. And 10 twists. Like it'll make a difference. Do you have the Monsters Unleashed group ready? I have to grab that. I'll do that at the end for additional scheme setup. And then 2 bystanders in the deck. You know what? I am going to put the prediction up. Just for fun. We'll see if anybody actually thinks this is doable. Okay, thanks for the follow, Ajax5. Alright, I put the prediction up just for laughs. We'll see. Mr. Giraffe will decide what I do. I play it again if it somehow looked doable, or if I don't, I might randomize a whole new setup. We'll see. Off the cuff, it's Epic Dark Phoenix. I mean, I'd be weird if I wasn't a little pessimistic about this one. A lot of the times I'm confident, but this is Epic Dark Phoenix. Don't forget. Yeah. Yeah, Ajax, thanks for being a first-time chatter. Also, if you want to play the Randomizer League, this will be the setup this week, so I think I'm going to make everybody play this. Unless I randomize a second one and it's more fun. But most likely, they're competing for the highest losing score. Wow, somebody said win. Somebody's hoping for that. If you put like barely any points towards it and I win, you still get something pretty good. I think. I'm already like nervous about how this is gonna go. I went all in to win. Life will find a way. Okay, appreciate it. That would be awesome if you got some points. If I get my July follows this month, which may or may not happen, you get some points for the Chaos stream. It'll come down to the horrors, that's right. Oh, man. Alright, villain deck is shuffled and ready. Let's get this hero deck together. Let me upload the setup and everybody can laugh. Oh, what else did I not talk about? There was a blog post that went up today for Legendary, but it was just the cards that we already saw. We saw Human Torch from Fantastic Four United. We saw Silver Surfer from Heralds of Galactus. We saw Franklin's Common and Valeria's Common. And I didn't see the What If trailer yet. I just saw the screenshots. I'll watch it after this. I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that for a while. Yeah, there's horror cards played. I know Viral likes those. I wonder who's going to join the chat later and just go nope and just leave. I don't blame you if you nope your way out of here. Okay, I gotta watch it then. That's the kind of show that they can just keep doing. I don't know how long it took them to make that, to produce that with the animation, but I'd love more of that, especially with a lot of the voices coming back from the actors. Yeah, the very first instant I saw it, I was not a fan of the art, but as I watched the initial preview teaser, it grew on me. What if there was a setup part of yeah. Well, that's what's going to happen. As I eliminate masterminds and schemes, the ones left in the pool are going to, be more difficult as I lose to them. So Dark Phoenix is going to be back several times if I don't win today. But what if I can actually win today somehow and take her out? And we don't have to fight her anymore. That would be something. Alright, here's the hero deck. That's good. Starting hands. By the way, my stream setup, I basically gave it a 180. I moved things around, so my desk is to the right of me versus before when it was to the left. Doesn't sound like a big difference, but I'm going to have to retrain my muscle memory, so I'll see if I screw anything up that way. Lore-wise, it's amazing that Dark Phoenix is roughly the same difficulty level. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if I want to play Dark Phoenix and Marine Hill week after week when others are defeated. Yeah, that's going to happen. We'll see. Additional scheme setup. Okay, this is where I gotta do it. 8 monsters unleash villains into a face down. Monster pit. Where are the monsters? Okay, here's the monster pit. I'm gonna put that off to the side here. And that's it. That's all. 6 wounds per player in the wound stack. I'll do another poll if you want. Alright, I'm going to shuffle these wounds up. So, only 12 wounds. What should the poll say? Go ahead and suggest it to me. I'll give me the options. Okay, the wound stack is ready. Okay, we're done. Alright, 8:59. I'm terrified of this setup, so I don't really care. Let's take a good look. Here we go. Not Dark Phoenix, but... And she should be in a thing. Epic Dark Phoenix. Should be a waste of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Here we go. Epic Dark Phoenix. Epic Mastermind. Always leaves Hellfire Club. Master Strike. KO the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from the victory pile. Next, play a random horror. My goodness. My goodness. Alright. Dark Phoenix wins when the hero deck is empty. Fun. And 15 attack. Eidolon, Epic Dark Phoenix. Epic Dark Phoenix. Get it right. Yeah, random horror. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to hide the setup here. Alrighty. But wait, there's more, absolutely. So, I would keep track of cards in the hero deck, but that's going to take too long, so I'm just going to update you from time to time how many cards are in there. Next, we've got Clash of Monsters Unleashed here. Set up 10 twists, 6 wounds per player on the wound stack. Shuffle 8 Monsters Unleashed villains into a face on Monster Pit. Twist 3 to 10. Each player chooses a villain from the victory pile as their gladiator. Then the top card of the Monster Pit enters the city. Then each player whose gladiator has a lower printed attack than that monster gains a wound. Evil wins when the wound stack or Monster Pit deck runs out. You should keep track of what classes are removed. Yeah, I could do that. So let's see, what should I keep track of this time? Should I keep Monster Pit, probably? I'll let you know how many cards are left in the Monster Pit. And what else? Or Wound Stack. Alright, we're going to keep track of the Wound Stack. Yeah, you lose a Twist 8 no matter what. Okay, Wound Stack. Let's do that. Alright, Wound Stack. Oh, it's going to be Wounds Taken. Wounds Taken is going to be number out of 12. And then, what else should we keep track of? Yeah, there's no Hulk. Do we need to keep track of the Monster Pit deck? No, it's 3. It's twist 3 to 10, doesn't matter. The Monster Pit's going to just be how many twists are left after 3 to 10, so nothing is affected by how many monsters are left. So I don't have to keep track of that. But yeah, I'll do classes. I'll update the classes. Tear shed. I'm gonna do classes KO'd. We'll just do that. And then I'll manually type them in. Sanity. We need a sanity meter here. There's some games I played with that. All right, here we go. Update to 5 counters. All right, here we go. Cool. That looks good to me. let's lose our minds. And let's get started. Let's fill up the HQ here. By the way, the results are in for the prediction. Okay, we've got Corvus Glaive here. We've got another Calling Blade Corvus Glaive. We have Warlock. We've got Mr. Fantastic. And we've got... So Disney Plus changed all the movies to have Black Widow. That's funny. Well, I mean, if I can draw cards with Warlock and Mr. Fantastic, that's something. We'll have to wait and find out. Alright, I don't know about this, you guys, but I'm going to give my best shot. As long as you're here rooting for me, hopefully rooting for me. Excalibur with the 5-month streak sub, 6-month tier 1 sub. Thank you. Just in time for this madness. Alright, let's put the scheme back. And here we go. Let's see how fast this thing's over, shall we? Yeah, did it not update? One more time. Upload setup. Uploading it again. It sounds like the Chaos stream, but it's not. There's our setup in case you want to see it. And then I've just uploaded it again, so it should be uploaded any second now. Alright, first villain card is... Alright, Emma Frost appears, the White Queen from the Hellfire Club. Ambush, each player chooses an X-Men hero from the discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. She doesn't dominate a single thing because I've just started. Okay. Here we go. I mean, pretty much. I can't fight her. Hey, there's going to be plenty of random horror drawing later, so I've got 3 and 3. Nothing, can't fight her. Should I start with the tech stuff, or should I start with Calling Blade, because I'm going to have to... By the way, my preview, the close-up is on the right-hand side, so I'm trying to get used to that again. Okay. I'm going to start with the tech stuff, because I need that sooner than later. Let's take this Warlock card, Analyze Planetary Rotation. Sunlight, you get 2 recruit, Moonlight, you get 2 attack, and tech, you get both. I should get both of these relatively soon, so let me take this. Yeah, Warlock could maybe win this for me, maybe, but I gotta take... Oh, this is rare. I gotta get tech while I can before it's all gone. Yeah, at least this isn't gonna be gone, so we'll see. If Dark Phoenix gets rid of tech, that's it. There's nothing I can do. How could Mr. Fantastic hurt me? With the draw 2 cards thing. Okay, here we go. There's our Master Strike. Oh, wait. That's the wrong Master Strike voice. I'm switching to the other voice after this, but that's okay. All right. I might get rid of tech right now. Let's see. Here we go. Top card of the hero deck. Here it is. It's ranged, so all the ranged cards are gone. Let's see how many ranged cards we get rid of. How many rockets are being KO'd? Then I have to do the rest of the stuff. All right, here we go. Beta Ray Bill's gone. Goodbye, Beta Ray Bill. All right, another rocket. What else? Is it just Rocket and Beta Ray Bill? Yeah. Stormbreakers. She KO'd all the Stormbreakers. That's not great. All right. Yeah, that would have been terrible. I'm glad that's not the scheme. Okay. There's a Rocket. There's a Stormbreaker. It's just a Trigger Happy and Stormbreaker, huh? Look at all these tech cards. My deck is going to be nothing after the... Yep, that's it. So, blue is KO'd. That's gone. Let's reshuffle this, and I'll add to the descriptor. Yep, that's how Dark Phoenix works, Matt. That's why she's the hardest. Alright, let me update this. And update the text. So let's continue. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick game, for sure. Oh, there's more I have to do. This is epic, Dark Phoenix. I'm not done. Here we go. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from their victory pile. Can't do that. Next, we play a random horror. Let me get the horrors. Here we go. Just to make the game more fun. If the S.H.I.E.L.D. Elite came back to watch this, they came back with a vengeance. All right, random horror. Here we go. Shuffling it up. And we get Shadow of the Disciple. Here it is. This horror ascends to become a new 9-attack Master Plan token Mastermind worth 5 victory points. It gains the ability Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. Bad news about the wounds, good news about the tech hero. So, we have a new Mastermind, Shadow of the Disciple on the other side here. Master Plan is actually the name of it. So, here's our second Mastermind. So, we've got 2 Masterminds now. This is basically a chaos stream. Basically. Alright, 9 to hit that. And let's actually take our turn now. Oh, man. What is this? This is the horrors. Okay. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Oh, and our blinky light is on. Hold on, I need to fix that. That's the thing I forgot to fix. One moment, please. We can't have blinky lights on the setup. That would just make this too difficult. Alright. Covering that up. Did that work? A little bit. It worked a little bit. Alright. Nothing to fight for 2. We've got 4 recruit here. No, you don't have to defeat the Horror Mastermind before you hit her, but you do have to defeat the Horror Mastermind to win the game. So with 4 recruit, I want all my tech on the other side. So let's just take this Culling Blade, get it out of the way, because I don't know what I'm doing here. So that's over here on the right-hand side. And we've got another Warlock. All right. Yeah, luckily you can't win either way. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I can't win, then I don't have to worry about which one I'm taking out first to win. I don't really want to think about that off the cuff. Also, it's not round 2 on the right-hand side. It's punishing me for canceling my stream. This is what I get. Alright, we're going to the left-hand side here. Come on, try again. Alright, here we are. Also, I'm missing a card. What am I missing? This is going great. In so many ways. It's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that I'm missing. I think it's still in the box. Yeah, it's totally still in the box. Where is it? Player 1, player 2. Nope, not there. Not there. Oh, cool. It's totally missing. Hold on a second. The right side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Is it here, just buried? No. Well, I gotta grab the other one for my other players. Why would that happen? Here it is. Alright, got it. We're good. We're good. I have 5. Now, second Master Strike. Nope, another Emma Frost. Same deal. So she's just gonna go here. No X-Men heroes for her to take. This is the cursed stream. Alright, 5 recruit. Let's get this Stable Molecules where I can draw 2 cards. Maybe it'll let me get that Warlock before it's too late. I gotta keep this moving before all the tech is KO'd. And there's more Culling Blade. Fear Street. What he said, okay. Yeah, Phoenix didn't she killed an agent while I wasn't looking. Honestly, the Mastermind horror is preferable to other ones because at least it doesn't affect the rest of the game that much actively. If you know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Next, Scheme Twist. I said Scheme Twist. I'll have to get used to this. So, that's Twist 1. Nothing happens until Twist 3, so I'm fine. Just a Scheme Twist has occurred. Okay. We're getting close to the monsters are taking their time to get here. Alright, we've got 4 more recruit here on the right-hand side. Let's just keep getting these Corvus Glaives over here. We'll take this one right here. And move on. Another Warlock. Oh, cool. Check this one out, by the way. This is a 6 cost tech. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, you may KO one of your cards. There we go. Oh, is this each player? Oh, yeah. I forgot about Warlock. Oh, no. Never mind. No, he's still there. No, yeah, I should have had a Warlock, so she should dominate that Warlock from my deck. I forgot about that. Sorry, I was distracted by everything else. So this Emma Frost does dominate Warlock here. That totally happens. Not bad. Speaking of which, dominate means, I want to read it for verbatim, put those heroes under this enemy. It gets 1 attack for each hero it's dominating. After fighting, put 1 dominated hero in each player's discard pile. So she only gets +1, not +3. So in that case, I'm going to put him up here. Right here. So she gets +1, so she's 5 to hit. Okay. I played the Scheme Twist, nothing happened. I took Corvus Glaive, so that's the end of this turn. Alright. I'm still alive. That's fun. Yeah, 2 Emmas are out. 1 came out last turn. I did have a Warlock. I just didn't think about it. Okay, here we go. To the left. I drew that Mr. Fantastic, which lets me draw more cards, which is fantastic. But is this going to be? It is fine. It's a bystander, so she's got Warlock and a bystander. So if I can fight her for 5 this turn, I can get Warlock back, but it's not looking like I'll be able to do that. Let's play Unstable Molecules. Unstable Molecules says draw 2 cards, so I'm going to do that. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, that's almost enough to recruit Warlock, but not quite. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I can take the covert one. Here we go. KO cards if you defeat something. 3 attack. Let's take this for 6. Even though it's not tech itself, it works with tech. And we replace with... Okay, a tech Beta Ray Bill. Alright, the left side's going to win this for me if I can get the left side to do something. Even with the tech cards I still have here. But I don't know. That's my one shot. So the right-hand side is just kind of a dumping ground for cards that are not tech right now. And the left-hand side is going all in on tech. Just to draw cards. That bioengineered cyborg is 3 attacks, so that's pretty good. But let's find out. Okay, we've got a 3 and 3, and we also have Sebastian Shaw entering the city. He has 1 attack for each card you've played from your hand this turn, and escape. Each player gains a wound. I don't want him to escape. Again, I have a limited number of wounds to give out. Yeah, not till twist 3, I believe. Yeah, so twist 3, the monster enters the city. Yep, I got 2 more twists till that happens. But thanks for checking. I think that's kind of cool. You have a delayed reaction of 2 twists while they show up, and then they eventually do. All right. I can't play any of these cards without and fight Sebastian Shaw first, so I have no point in playing my attack. I'll play my recruit here, and we're going to take the other Culling Blade, keep this pattern going. Oh, yeah, sorry. That needs to be changed. Thank you. Let me update that. There are 10 Scheme Twists. Updated. Alright, we're good. That's been fixed. And yeah, he's really tough to fight. Alright. Probably not going to use this that much. Because again, it'll only work with the Reed Richards card with Mr. Fantastic. And I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I feel like it's impossible to draw with this setup. Because, you know, if you draw all 5 Master Strikes, there's no way to avoid emptying the hero deck. Unless you're able to put something back in, and I don't think this setup has anything that does that. Okay, next. Scheme Twist. So that's twist number 2. As we talked about, twist number 2 does nothing. It's twist number 3 when monsters begin to enter, but we have to wait for that. It'll happen sooner than later. Again, not enough attack to hit anything. 3 recruit. For the tech side, do I want Analyze Planetary Rotation, which is going to give me 2 attack or recruit, or both. Or I could take Earthling Choices, which will let me draw the top card of my deck and discard the other one that I don't pick from the top. I think I'm going to go with Analyze Planetary Rotation right here. Keep that going. And end it there. I easily could have pulled a whole bunch of Master Strikes right away, but that did not happen yet. Okay, I've got 2 Calling Blades. See if that does anything for me. We have Agent Eric Marshall entering the city. He has shield clearance, which means you have to discard a shield card to fight him. Ambush. A shield officer enters the city as a 3 attack villain. When you fight it, gain it as a hero. So the city is now full thanks to him. So the shield agent's going to go here, and he's going to go here. Can I fight him this turn? You forgot. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's important. That makes her so difficult, one of the things. Okay, I've got 2 attack, finally. Here we go. KO a bystander from the bystander deck. If it's a special bystander, you may use its rescue effect. I'm going to KO this bystander. No special effect, but that's it. We get to try it again, though. Whoop, I'm going to leave that there. We'll play the second one for 2 more attack. Top card of the bystander stack is Sunspot. Okay. So this is what happens. I KO him first. Nope, that's the wrong button. I KO him first, and then I do his rescue effect, which is gain him as a hero. And does it say I may use it? Do I want him as a hero, rescued from the KO pilot? What's up, Legends? You picked the the hardest setup I think I've gotten. This is with the Corvus Glaive side. 2 attack is fine, but I'm not going to get a lot of strength cards over here. Thanks for the host, Tricky Vic. I don't know. I don't think I should take him. You know what? I need the attack, though, so I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him right here. This week ain't it. Thank you for the resub, Dre. I will rescue him. Okay. So that leaves me with 4 attack. I can fight this Emma or Eric Marshall and the shield officer. I don't really... Well, I think the left side's doing fine recruit-wise, especially once I get this twisting equations. So what I'm going to do... House Mouse hosting, thank you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this Emma Frost here for 4. Or I can fight Marshall and the officer. I'll have to discard this. If I do, I'll have 3 recruit left. You know what? I'm not going to recruit anything anyway, so I might as well do that. So I'll discard this for the clearance. And let's fight both Eric Marshall for 1 here. Goodbye. And let's fight the shield officer for 3 more. And we're going to gain her as a hero. My hand looks okay on the left-hand side. We'll see what happens. But I'll be able to take something out. But again, I wasn't going to do any other recruiting. I do have 3 recruit left here. But I'm going to use that to get a sidekick. Or, you know what? I'll get an officer. I'll get an officer because I need to get these high-cost cards out of the city that don't work for me. So I'll take another officer over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, we'll have that effect on you. I have not played Legendary since the league, since the randomizer last week. This is my first game in a week. And what a game to get back into it. What do you guys think? Is this going to have... You know what? I'm going to guess it's going to have just as low as a win rate, but it's going to be a higher like value than Maria Hill. I think Dark Phoenix is more fun than Maria Hill, even though I think Dark Phoenix is harder to win, just because of the way that, you know, Maria Hill makes it tough to do anything. Awesome. I hope he likes it. Now, consider starting with Chapter 1 of the campaign with him. It's a great way to learn the game, from what I've heard. Yeah, the random horror cards will be a big... Yeah, random elements are a big part of it. That's why Thanos' Horror of Horrors varied so wildly, but still didn't get a lot of wins there. All right, here we are. Twist 3. It's finally time for some monsters. Twist number 3. Each player chooses a villain from their victory pile as their gladiator, okay? Left hand has no victory pile, so I'm not doing that at all. Then the top card of the monster pit enters the city. Each player whose gladiator has a... Oh, the right hand has to choose a gladiator too. This is my gladiator on the right hand side. It's Agent Marshall, who has an attack of 1. Alright. Top card of the monster pit enters the city. It's going to be Goom, who has an attack of 6. Each player whose gladiator has a lower printed attack than that monster gains a wound. So I got 2 wounds out here, which is not good for the limited stack that is here. So we've got 2 grievous wounds. Awesome. So the wound counter is going to go up, actually. That is wounds taken 2 of 12. And now, the monsters. So, Goom has an ambush effect. The Scheme Twist says they enter the city. And they are monsters unleashed. So does his ambush effect happen? Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now. Okay, it says shuffle 8 monsters unleashed villains to a face down. Yeah, they aren't functioning as anything else, so they should just have their ambush effect. So, here we go. He captures a bystander, then KO. Oh, that's a fight effect. So he gets a bystander. That's all that happens. So he's going to get the news reporter, where I get to draw a card. All right. Wounds are out. This is great. Let's play this. Unstable Molecules. Draw 2 cards. I will do that here. We've got 1, 2. I'll play Techno-Organic Adaptation. The first time, 3 attack. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. Okay, good to know. I think I can fight 1 Emma Frost here, and I have 1 more attack for 4. So let's do that. With the 4 attack I have, all I can do is fight this Emma Frost. So I'm going to defeat her for 4. She's not dominating anything. And I get to KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. I'm going to KO that wound I just got. Goodbye. Thank you, Warlock, for saving me from that. Now I've got 5 recruit here to use. And I can take Bioengineered Cyborg. Check this card out again. You may discard a card. If you do draw a card, you swap one for another, and it's 3 attack. I needed all the attack I can get to hit the Mastermind if I can. So recruiting for 5, and it's a tech card, which is good. I got to keep this moving because who knows when the tech cards are going to go away. Could be any moment. If only Dark Phoenix got matched up with a scheme that adds more cards to the villain deck, that would have been preferable. Space those Master Strikes out a little bit, but that is not going to be the case, unfortunately. Oh, man. By the way, in case you guys didn't hear, we're getting 2 more blog posts about Annihilation. One is going to be on this upcoming Wednesday, and the next one, the last one, will be the Wednesday after that. I'll be covering those in a video, so if you want to go subscribe to the YouTube channel, just type in Command YouTube, and you will be notified when those videos go up. I try to get them out within the hour of the blog post if I can get them out quickly. I'll tell you everything you need to know about what's there, and some of my thoughts on them. Okay. Oh, let me drink some water. Thank you. Kyla, no space there. What are you doing? Okay. Next card is Sharon Carter. Oh, I sure don't want things fortified this game. Shield clearance, and then fortify if she escapes the shield officer's stack. When it's fortified, whenever any number of shield officers become villains, an extra one becomes a villain. That happened to a couple of you guys. Alright, here we go. Can't find anything for those. For recruit, though, can't take anything I don't want to take away from the tech side. So let's just keep stacking up shield officers here for fun. Here's another one. So we can recruit whatever's there. It is the throwaway hand that I have to end up doing. Let's see, Mr. J. Tints. That's a good question. A lot of the villains have hero and villain. A hero and mastermind. Thanos isn't a villain, though. He does have a villain card. He has 2 mastermind cards, right? Yeah. That's a good question. Does anybody know? Yeah, this is zombie Thanos. It's not the same character exactly, but I guess that counts. Alright, here we go. Left hand, round 6. We've got, here we go! Let's KO some more stuff. So 2 Master Strike effects happen. Let's take care of Dark Phoenix's first. Here we go. KO the top card of the hero deck. Please don't be tech. Please don't be tech. Please don't be tech. It's tech. So, there goes that strategy. I still have a few here, but that's all I can get. So tech is gone. That's most of the deck, by the way. Yeah, pretty much game over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A couple of rares gone already. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my gosh, 19. 3 rares. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28 cards. 28 cards. 3 rares, all KO'd at once. Great. Super great. Just what I wanted. So here's all that's left. This is the entire hero deck. Yeah. Yeah, you picked the best one to catch for the first one, for sure. This might be under an hour of gameplay, since we spent like 20 minutes at the top with everything. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll figure out what to do about game 2 when we get there, but I'm not ready to give up just yet. But let me update this here. Let me just do it this way, since it may not matter. Those are KO'd. And now I'm not done. There's more. The KO pile is sliding because there's so many cards in there. Okay, each player plays a Hellfire Club card from their victory pile. There's the Emma Frost I just KO'd, so she gets played here into the city with an ambush effect. Once again, each player chooses an X-Men hero from the discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. No discard pile on the left. Discard pile on the right does not have any X-Men heroes, so I'm safe from that. But she goes in there, and then we have to take care of the horror. Here we go. Play a random horror. You ready, Viral? Here it is. Wait, that's the monster pit. Where's the horror stack? Where did I put that thing? Monster pit. It's face down, so I can never find... Oh, nope. It's not over there. I hid the horror somewhere. Here they are. I put them down on a stool. Where are they? Got it. Alright, here, random horror time. It is opening salvo. Each player gains a wound. Perfect. At least it's not permanent. Every turn, I mean, but I have a limited number of wounds here. I put them so far away subconsciously. Alright, I got one Grievous, one non-Grievous. But I have to put the wound counter up here. 4 wounds are taken. 1/3 of the wounds are gone. And that's it for her. General Grievous. Yeah, we got to deal with Master Plan. Here it is. Each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. I am safe here. Pretty sure the right side is not safe. So one more wound goes out to the right-hand side. Here it is, a standard wound. And that counter goes up one more. Fun. Okay, where were we? Yeah, they are not happy with... The legendary gods are not happy with me today, for whatever reason. Okay, there's the horror stack for the side. Alright, that was the Master Strike. Now it has completely resolved and that is done. Now, let me actually do some stuff. Let me play Unstable Molecules here. Drawing 2 cards. Shield Agent and Shield Agent. Now we'll play Bioengineered Cyborg. I have more attack this turn than I've ever had. Right? So... 3 attack, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. If I play that for 3 and then I play the Shield Troopers, I'll have 6 attack, in which case I can fight Goom and get the bystander and draw a card. So let's do that. Let me discard one of my agents here to draw a card. It was an exact replacement. So I'm ending up with 6 attack. Let's take that 6 attack and let's fight Goom for 6. His fight effect is KO one of your heroes. So I'm going to fight him for 6, KO a shield... Well, I'll play my shield agents first. Play them all for 3 before I fight him. Then I will KO the shield agent that I played. And I also KO, or he's defeated. Now, I rescued the news reporter. News reporter lets me draw a card, so I will. That card draw is another shield agent, which I will play for a 4th recruit. Now, I've got 4 recruits. I'm going to take Twisting Equations, focus to blah, 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 blah. That's all I need to know. Down to 1. And that's it. Yeah, so Corvus Glaive is going to be gone, those cards, when I... Now, hold on. If Corvus Glaive's on the top of the hero deck, does that mean I have to KO both of his classes? Yeah, if you draw a dual class card with Dark Phoenix, you KO both those classes, don't you? Oh yeah, fun. At least that didn't happen yet. It probably will. Yes, okay, you guys are agreeing with me, unfortunately. Scheme twist. More monsters. This is not good. Alright, twist number 4. Let's pick my gladiators. I don't have much choice. It's going to be Goom over here, who I have recruited, and then Eric Marshall again, who's a terrible gladiator. So I got 6 and 1. Pop these guys over here. And then who's the monster entering? Please be lower than 6. Nope, it's 8. So Troll the Unhuman appears, and he is size changing, but I can't do that yet. So he's 8 attack. He enters the city. And with an ambush effect, he captures a bystander. Oh, let me do his effect first. First, he captures a bystander, then demolish each player. So bystanders are here. He captures Wolf's Bane, and then he's going to demolish each player. Fun. So to demolish each player, I believe I look at the top 2 cards of the hero deck. Nope, that's the top card. Placed on the bottom. Each player discards a card of that cost. Top card of the hero deck is 1. 1. Okay, put it on the bottom. So, let's see. Do I have a 1 cost? I do not anywhere. So I'm safe from the demolishing. That's the ambush. Then each player whose gladiator has a lower permanent attack from that monster gains a wound. So 2 wounds again. Montax, I hope you're serious. Okay, 2 more wounds go out because I can't stop that. Counter goes up. The question is, how am I going to lose? By wounds gone, or by the hero deck being empty, or what? This will be fun. Alright, so you guys both failed. Great job. They go back to their respective victory piles. Alright, let's play Culling Blade here. See what happens. Culling Blade, 2 attack, and then he's got his thing. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Bystander KO'd is going to be Rocket Test Pilot. I KO it right now, and I get to do its effect because it's special. Choose recruit or attack, then hyperspeed 3 for that icon. Okay, it gets KO. I don't get to keep it. What should I hyperspeed for? I'm going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. I'm going to keep hyperspeeding for attack over here. Let's do it. Hyperspeed 3 for attack. Moving this stuff out of the way. Here we go. We've got nothing. 1 attack. Nothing. I got 1 attack from that hyperspeed. Up to 3. Let's play these 2 troopers. Up to 5 attack. Let's put these guys back up. And let's play the other Corvus Glaive. Culling Blade for 2 more. I'm up to 7 attack. And the top bystander is going to be a standard one, so it just gets KO'd. Okay. 7 attack will not let me take out either of the Masterminds, but what can I hit? I can hit Emma Frost for 5. I can hit Sharon Carter for 6. Size changing puts him down to nothing because I don't have any applicable card. So I can only hit 1 thing for 7. So I might as well hit... Yeah, I might as well hit Sharon Carter because she's the strongest thing I can hit. So we'll discard a shield agent and we'll fight Sharon Carter for 6 now that we've paid for her shield clearance. She is defeated, and she's a good gladiator, I guess, for the rest of the scheme twist. And I got 3 recruit left after all is said and done. And I'll take a sidekick this time just to mix it up. And it's Miss Lion. I'm still alive! Let's see for how much longer. If I'm lucky, and the Master Strikes are way at the bottom, I can survive this game for a while. I think I can avoid the rest of the wounds. It all depends on the Master Strike and where they are. It really does. Moving on over. Also, if I can use that Warlock card to KO stuff, I have a good amount of cards. I'm not going to get any more tech cards than these, but if I can get these, that would be helpful. Okay, here we go. We are playing Scheme Twist. Well, I have a better gladiator this time. At least I have that. But I do lose when the Monster Pit stack runs out. So I'm going to lose on Twist 10, no matter what. Okay, I'm going to choose Sharon Carter this time over here on the right. Let me move these cards over, actually. Gladiator for the right-hand side is Sharon Carter. Gladiator for the left-hand side is Goom. The top card of the monsters deck is Zutak, who has a card of cost of 9, so unfortunately I lose. He's going to enter the city. No ambush effect. Both sides lose. I spoke too soon about that not getting more wounds thing, so I do get 2 wounds. I gotta defeat some stronger things. More wounds go out, which means the counter goes up by 2. There's only 3 more wounds left in the stack. That's it. That is it. I think I might have taken out the strongest Monsters Unleashed cards, or faced them as gladiators, I should say. So I think I might be okay. I don't remember what the rest of them have. Let's keep going. We're going to start with Analyze Planetary Rotation. Is it Sunlight or Moonlight for me? Here we go. Odd, even, even, odd, odd. So it is Moonlight. I get 2 attack. I can't get both because I don't have another tech card. So I'll end up with 2 attack this way. I could try to change it, but I'm not. And I'll play Techno-Organic Adaptation. I love Warlock's hero set, by the way. I love how he's in the game. Again, first time I defeat a villain, I get to KO one of my cards or a card from my discard pile. It would be great to get rid of one of those wounds that way. So we're going to try to defeat something. And I have a Trooper here. Cool. So I've got 6 attack. Again, options. I got size changing twice here. So if I'm doing this right, I have Covert and I have Tech. So this thing should be a 4 because it loses -2 for each size changing, I believe. Or is it 3? Yep, 2 less. So this only costs 4 to fight. I should probably fight that while I can. But then I'm going to get stuck with Wolfsbane, which I don't necessarily want over here. I can't choose to not get it. I mean, I can KO her with Warlock if I wanted to, but that seems bad. And I have a better champion that way. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I can just draw her and then play Berserk at the last chance I get. So for 4, because if I'm correct, I can use both size changing Covert and Tech this turn. Can you, or use it once? Is it either or? That's what I thought. If it's microscopic, you can use the same color multiple times. So do I only get to put it down to 6? Or do I get to put it down to 4? I always forget. This is the one I always forget. You want to use the keyword snatch, but I don't remember. I think it is both too. I'm gonna have to look at the champion's PDF real quick. Let's see. Legendary. What do the rules say? Cosmic Threat is only 1. So a matching class card. Yeah, -2 for each. That's what I thought. So okay, so this is 4. I'm going to spend 4 of my 2 to fight the bulldozer, and it's gone. I got a better champion now, and I rescue Wolfsbane as a hero. She's got Berserk 3 times. Not the best card to have over here, but don't have much choice. And that's it as far as fighting. Recruiting-wise, let's take Earthling choices here. It doesn't even matter. I would have had the 2 to pay for it anyway. So Earthling choices, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, discard 1 and draw the other. Let's take it. And that's that. Replaced with another Calling Blade. Those Calling Blades will stack okay, just keep using them. That's fine. But I have more wounds over here than I'm comfortable with. And as long as I fail these gladiator contests, I'll keep getting wounds. I have a 8 attack on the left. But the right side doesn't have anything besides a 6 to prevent it. So they have 3 villain groups here. Man, this hurts. This whole thing hurts. New hand. Okay, right-hand side. Here we come. Yeah, hurts like that. Next. Whoop. A hero deck card flew away. We have Agent Gabe Jones appearing. He also has shield clearance. His fight effect is a shield officer enters the city as a 3 attack villain. When you fight it, gain it as a hero. Luckily for me, that doesn't happen yet. Ajax, it's not necessarily looking better. Look at the wounds taken. I only have 3 left. But, again, depending on where the Master Strikes are, and depending on the strength of the monsters that come in, and depending on where the last Scheme Twist is, I might be able to survive this. So we know what Culling Blade does by now. Gives me 2 attack, KO the top card of the bystander stack. It is the public speaker. Goodbye, public speaker. I will steal your abilities, and I get 1 recruit from that, but it is KO'd. We've got 1, 2, 3 more recruit. We're at 4 recruit. 1 more attack puts us up to 3, and then 2 more recruit here up to 6. I don't know why I played it in that order. All right. Now, if I want to take back one of those S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, I can fight Agent Gabe Jones because he only costs 2 to fight. But a S.H.I.E.L.D. officer is going to enter anyway, so I don't really need to because I'm going to have a full city no matter what I do. I wish I could have fought Emma Frost. Size changing this goes down to 7, but still too strong. And Sebastian Shaw is 3 attack plus 1 for each card I play. There's no way to catch up to him. So, if I keep the 6 recruit, I only need 5 to take this Mr. Fantastic to get him out of here. But you know what? I don't want to move the HQ anymore. I don't want to do that. I want to keep what's there. For the most part. Maybe I'll take Culling Blade. So let's discard the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Let's put it down to 5. And let's fight Gabe Jones for 2. He's going to do his fight effect. Officer enters the city. We're just going to have to deal with that. And for 5 recruit, let's move it a little bit more. Let's get one of these guys out of here. Probably not going to do much for me over there since I don't have any other Fantastic Four cards, but at least... Alright, Rictus Grin is here. This would be very useful thanks to all the bystanders I KO'd. I'll have to go count them, but that's fine. About an hour in. A little under an hour into the game. Here we go. This is good. What about this? This is a Doombot Legion. Hey, Henchmen finally decided to show up. But bad news is we're going to have Emma Frost escape. She has no escape effect. However, Warlock, when a hero is dominated and they escape, I think they just go to the escape pile. And Bystander escapes too, so I got to discard something. Alright, so I'm not getting that Warlock back. I got to KO something. And then I got to discard a card from each hand. Let's KO this Mr. Fantastic here. Not very useful this game. Alright. Now I have to discard a card from each side. This side, it's going to have to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent gets discarded. And the right-hand side, I have a wound, which I'm going to discard immediately. And that's it for that, except the Doombots have to enter. Alright, no cards in the city are holding any other cards, which is nice when moving things around. Let's play this in the right order. Here we go. Earthling Choices. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw 1 and discard the other. Top 2 cards of my deck are... difficult choice, but I'm going to get rid of the wound this time. I draw the agent. And now we get Analyze Planetary Rotation. Yes, Matt, that's correct. If the escaped villain had a bystander, that's in the core rules. If a villain had any number of bystanders, each player discards a card from their hand. The more you know. Okay, so the last effect is Tech. Instead, you get both, so I get both 2 attack and 2 recruit. For that, which is cool. And then we've got Techno-Organic Adaptation. Wait, did I forget to do this last turn? I did. I didn't KO anything. Oh well, turn's gone, I forgot to do it. I'll remember to do it this time. I get 3 attack, and when I fight something, I get to actually KO something else. Let's not forget this time. So I got 5 attack total. I can fight Emma Frost, or the Doombots, or the Officer. It's okay, yeah, some rules are not as clear, so... Yeah, now you know. Emma Frost is the strongest thing. Although, Doombot Legion, if I fight it, I do get to KO one of the cards from the top of my deck. But I already discarded that wound. I'm gonna fight the Doombot Legion just because I want to optimize the left side deck, and I'm pretty sure there's some great cards on top. So I'm gonna fight it. Same deal we just looked at. Spend my 3 on it. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Here they are. KO one of these guys. and put the other one back. Goodbye. It doesn't say fighter ambush. Yeah, Vertigo has an errata that it should be a fight effect, but it doesn't say. Alright, 3 recruit left, up to 5. I can take what? I can take Hope of the Corbinites over here. If I wanted to. Okay, if you're worthy, draw a card. I have this Techno-Organic Adaptation. I need cards that cost 5 or more. Will give me probably maybe the recruit I need to get that Nanite Shapeshifter, if I can draw a card with it. So let's take it and see what happens. Hopefully I'll be worthy more often than not. And let's get as many cards out as we can. Alright, there's Let None Escape You. I need that for the other side, for the Corvus side. Nothing else I want to take for 4 over here, so let's get a sidekick for 2. And we've got ourselves a standard sidekick here. That was falling out of its sleeve, so I'll fix that. Alright. I am doing my best. That is really all I can ask of myself, because, you know, logically, you can't do better than your best, right? Well, that's not a great hand. Unless I'm trying to recruit stuff, which I'm not. Okay, another one. Another Doombot Legion shows up. Firefly Funhouse. Love that name. Love that you followed. Thank you. Okay, I've got... How much recruit do I have? I got 4. 6 recruit. Actually, this will let me take Rictus Grin, which is useful over here. Cabal. KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Then you get 1 attack for every 4 bystanders in the KO pile. Done. That's that. I gotta be careful with this hero deck. This is all the cards that are left. I'm trusting that I have 3 more colors in there. Red, yellow, green. But I need to stop recruiting if I want to be sure of that. Yeah, Devin Lowe fixed the errata there. Okay, there's a wound. There's 2 wounds. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for the wounds. And Scheme Twist. Alright, can I pass this challenge? Do I have champions that are worthy enough to fight off these monsters? Here we go. The left side's contender is going to be... This is kind of fun. This is kind of like Pokemon-esque, where you can you recruit heroes and you train them to fight for you. Or you capture the villains and you fight them. Unlike recruiting these heroes, it's like you're paying for them to come by. You fight them and capture them, and then you can use them to fight. I kind of like that. If I was making a Pokemon scheme, this is how it's going to be. Alright. How could it end here? I'll only get 2 wounds, right? The most I can get is 2 wounds, right? I've got 3 left in the stack. Alright, there's my champion over here. Oh, the ambush. That's right. Shaw's gonna escape. You're right. 100%. So, there's my champions. My gladiator champions, 8 or 6. The monster that I reveal is 7. Okay, so one of them I'm safe. The game is not over, but I'm down 1 wound. Alright. So let's do this. Each player, the top card, it goes into the city. Let's put him into the city first. So we're going to take care of Sebastian Shaw's escape effect yet. Each player gains a wound. Oh, nope, that's the game. He gives you 2 wounds. Yep. So let me just do this in order. He escaped. Each player gains a wound. I didn't know I was going to lose this way. That's embarrassing. All right. And now he enters, and now I fail. So I get 1 more wound over on the left. The wound stack is empty. That is the game. Yeah, I lost to not Dark Phoenix, but there's nothing I can do about those wounds. You guys want to find out where those Master Strikes were? Let's look at the villain deck here. Yeah, I'm going to check right now. Okay, we had Doombots. There was a Scheme Twist. Oh, they were at the end. We played 2. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. So the third one was about... They were pretty evenly spaced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in. And the last one was about 3 cards from the end. So there was a good time before I could have lost thanks to her. What if for the second game we get to pick the heroes? That could be an option that happens after the 3rd loss. The second game? What do you mean the second game? That means, like, for my stream? I wouldn't do it for the League because the Randomizer League should be only things that are randomized, in addition to Setup B, which I design. But I don't want to pick any for this. All right, so options. I could try this setup again, or I could do something completely new. And if I did something completely new... So here's what I'll do. Yeah, second game for the stream, they have a better chance against the Omega class Masterminds. I'll think about that. I think the way I'm doing it makes sense. Okay, so if I do a new setup, I want to count this as a loss, so I will log this in the spreadsheet. But as far as the League this week, should I make this the League match, or should I make the new one the League match? I'm not quite sure what to do there. Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys play this one. I'm going to log it into League as a loss, and I'm going to count the heroes that I used and got caught up, but we're not going to have everybody play this. Yeah, we'll see what the new setup is, then I'll make the decision. But I cannot possibly imagine how it could be worse, honestly. Yeah, let's do a completely new one. So, give me some time to reset here, and then we'll do that. Chat amongst yourselves. If anybody wants, yeah, we'll do that. If anybody wants to try it, I'll post the setup in the setups chat, and you guys can just go for it and try this stuff. You know what? To save time, I'm just gonna stack up all the heroes here. I'll sort them later. Hopefully, I won't need any of these, just to save time. Yeah, please still play this one if you want to, and let me know how it goes. I'm interested to see if anybody can... So I think there was a chance I could have won that with the way that the Master Strikes were spaced out if I didn't... if I got some lower cost monsters at the beginning. But yeah, those hurt me real fast. Wait, this is heroes. Yep, Corvus Glaive, yep. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, prediction results first. Here's what we're gonna do, Ollie. We're gonna do a second setup. Here we go. Prediction. Fortunately, it was a loss. No, I'm gonna randomize everything again, Zergs. Everything. It's okay. It won't take me that much time. So we're gonna do a second setup. I'll let you guys pick which one you want to do for the League this week. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the new one because nobody really wants to play this, and I don't blame you. And blah blah blah. I'm switching everything. If I'm going to do a new setup, it's going to be a new setup completely. Because anything else is me kind of tailoring it. But I do need to get the gray cards out, at least. Are the channel points directly you win proportionate? Yes, they are proportionate. Yes, they are. They should be anyway. I think Twitch might have more information on how those work. But I think they are proportionate. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, got the Master Strikes out. Again, yeah. I hope we don't get any of the same villains or heroes as last time. Then I'll have to filter them out. But I'm gonna hope to have to avoid that. Get to avoid that. No thanks. No thanks to this whole thing. If anybody can win this, though, I'll be very highly impressed. Here we go. So who else is watching Black Widow either tonight or tomorrow? The general reviews I've heard is it's not epic, it's not bad, it's just a good Marvel movie, which is a pretty high tier, you know, in general when movies are concerned. But, you know, and we've been delayed for a while. Awesome, I'm glad you're able to see it tomorrow. But I'm sure I'll still enjoy it as a fan of all this stuff. If your bet comprises 20% of the total points you use, you will win 20%. Yeah, okay, so it's percentage-based. Perfect. Oh, you guys already watched it? I guess you guys have access to it if it's already, you know, tomorrow. So, cool. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking of buying on Disney Plus, but definitely seeing it Sunday in IMAX. Yeah. If I like it, I might go into theaters to see it again. but I don't know. Alright, what else we have? That's a sidekick. That's a bystander. It's not awesome. It's good. Yeah, that's what I heard. Which, again, isn't a bad thing. It's, you know, especially interesting because this is a character that we've already kind of said goodbye to. So, and it's a year after it was supposed to come out. And I heard they moved some things around because there was supposed to be some Falcon and Winter Soldier stuff in there, but they changed the order on that. But I still look forward to it. There is a post-credit scene. Alright, there better be. I'm looking forward to that. Say nothing. Alright. Here's all the heroes that got KO'd. Okay. Yeah, I almost never go off of critic score. I always look at the viewer score and then other things I see online, because I almost never agree with the critics to some degree, in either direction. So I don't tend to look at that too much. The exception is when it's a very small movie. Small independent movies usually are accurate when it comes to the critics. But everything else, bigger movies, not necessarily. Going forward, I'll only go off their bagel score. Should I give movies a bagel score? Wow, every one. That's impressive. I think we saw Endgame or Infinity War in whatever AMC's equivalent of IMAX is. They have like the Dolby stuff there. It was cool there. The sound is incredible. Okay, this Mastermind is a horror. This is also a horror. You tried number 20, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be epic either, so if you go in there with reasonable expectations, I assume it should be fine. Alright. Whoa! Fun. You can tell I don't use a lot of these heroes a lot, because the sleeves are slippery. I didn't get anything else in there, right? It's just heroes. Okay, I'll sort this out later. I'm done with this stack of heroes. It's literally knocking me down. Alright, the heroes are over there. The villains are over here. Dark Phoenix is over here. Get out of here. I'll sort you later. Master Strike's here. Scheme Twist here. I'll sort these out in a second. We've got our officers over here. Okay, Zergs, that's enough. No more. Yeah, throw Dark Phoenix across the room. Get these horrors out of here. Unless I get Horror of Horrors, which could happen. That'll be a cruel joke if that happens. Bystander here. Sidekick here. Alright, we're good. Let's get this thing up again. Take two. I hope this next game isn't going to take like another hour, or another 4 hours after this. Alright, easy setup, cross your fingers. Please shout out who you want to show up, because that always works. Yeah, if I get some core stuff, I'm not going to be mad at that after this. Yeah, give me some stuff for core. Let me separate the two hands while I'm at it. While you guys are telling me who you want to see. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 and 4, 8 and 4. Let's tone it down a little bit, just a tad. Just a tad. Alright. Take a big sip of water and we'll do this thing. The last hour and a half of the stream did not happen, so do not speak of it again. You can't prove anything. Who do we got? Professor X, Mephisto, Mr. Sinister, She-Hulk, Villain Commander, Doctor Strange, or Odin? Let's find out. Here we go. In 3, in 2, in 1. I mean, we got the Cosmic Cube, but we got Epic Deathbird. I'd say that's more doable. Yeah, we pruned the timeline. Let's keep going. Let's do it. We'll play along. We'll play along. Deathbird alphabetically right next to Dark Phoenix. But I did get the Cosmic Cube. Yeah, horrors again. I can't get away from him. Cannot. Who do we got? Shi'ar Imperial Guard and the Inhuman Rebellion. Hey, what's up? See ya, Ajax. Thanks for coming by. See ya Saturday. We totally need a music change for this, so give me a moment. All right, and Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Where are they? Got him. This is the right Imperial Guard, right? Let's go here. All right, space music. That's what I want to hear. Space music. All right, and the Death Commandos. Get those booster packs. All right, and we've got Venom. That's fun to say. Did we get any repeat heroes? We didn't. We got Venom. We got Black Cat. I don't know how I feel about that. We've got Deadpool, Mercs for money. We have Magik. And where is she? Where is she? Got it. That is the Venomverse Venom. And then we have Doc Ock. Interesting. Off the top of my head, I have no idea how these guys are going to work well together. Any other setup? Nope, let's do it. We've got Scheme and Mastermind are set. We'll go over those in a moment. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now we've got the villain deck. Let's do this thing. 1, 2, 3, 5 strikes this time. Just like last time, but also that's all 5, right? How many twists? 8. Put that number back down to my counter in a second. And 2 more bystanders. Alright, let's see. Okay, a new prediction is up. You have 5 minutes, so take your time if you want. Give it your best guess. I have no idea how this is going to go. It is an epic mastermind. Keep that in mind, but it is not as hard as the last setup. Yeah. I mean, she's not going to be a cakewalk or nothing, but... Don't need these scheme twists. Just need 8. Yeah, I wonder when they're going to be able to reprint that. I think X-Men has to be the most asked for right now because it introduces so many extra game features. I think it introduces more game features than I would almost say all the other ones. It doesn't have any special cards like special sidekicks or anything, but the keywords, the mechanics, the piercing energy, the horrors, all that stuff. The epic masterminds I think showed up first there. I can't win this. I haven't looked yet. We'll see. I mean, if I lose this one, I lose this one, but at least I tried. I mean, at the end of this, I'll let you guys pick which setup should be the league. It's probably going to be this one, but we'll see. This one looks more winnable than the last one, even though we have to deal with the obvious. All right, villain deck is done. Here we go. So let me see. I don't know how Black Cat's going to fit into this. Maybe I'll do a Black Cat Deadpool side. I'm not going to do both. The whole point of Setup B is so that people can play it even if they don't have all the expansions, but that would be funny if I did that. That'll be an optional Setup C that won't count for the league. You can just do it. I appreciate that, Montex. I needed to play it. I needed to see for sure. Honestly, I don't remember what Magik's cards do at all. No memory of that. Does she have Dark Memories? No, that's Revelations. She has does she have Teleport on her cards or just her Her special bystander. I do not remember. I know people don't like the Venom hero, but I like using him. She has teleport and sidekicks. Okay. Doc Ock, I know, you have to have a certain amount of cards in your hand. Sidekick gathering, okay. Yeah, synergy is just out the window right now. I'm going to have to figure it out as I go along. The channel points predictions seem pretty even right about now. Points-wise, that's the only thing it shows me. I got 4.2 to 4.4 thousand points win to lose. So we'll find out. Her and Doc Ock could work well together. Okay. My strategy will evolve as I go on. But again, this is a timer scheme, so twist 8 is the end of the game no matter what. I'm sure somebody can explain it, but I'm not 100% sure about that either. Yeah, Black Cat and Deadpool seem like they'll work well together. Alright, starting hands. Maybe I can beat my record. Can I beat 7 minutes and 7 seconds? Maybe. Okay, right hand, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any additional schemes set up to do? Nope. Hey, new record for time. I was so motivated that I did it. 6:48 is our new record for setup. Awesome. You were here to see it. Saving those splits. All right, that might be the last piece of good news for the rest of the day. Let's take a look at what Epic Deathbird looks like, flipping her card around to reveal the Epic side for this epic game with Epic Deathbird. Thanks for the gold medal, I appreciate it. Deathbird gets 2 attack for each Shi'ar villain in the city and escape pile. Okay, plus 2 for each Shi'ar villain in the city and escape pile. Always leads the guard and a Shi'ar henchman group. Master Strike. If there are any Shi'ar villains in the city, play a random horror. There it is. Then this strike enters the city as a Shi'ar battleship. Token villain with 9 attack worth 6 victory points. Where the heck do I have those? Oh, they're under her tactics. So I have the tokens right here. This is the flavor text, Deadpool. Yeah. Okay, so I have to take out those Shi'ar as fast as possible before she can do what she's trying to do. And then we should all know this scheme, right? Unleash the power of the Cosmic Cube. 8 twists. Twist. Put this twist next to the scheme. Twist 5 to 6. Each player gains a wound. Twist 7. Each player gains 3 wounds. And then twist 8. Evil wins. Yep, you're right about the counters. Let's flip them. So because this is Epic Deathbird, wait, there's no epic side. Oh, there is an epic side. Oh, fun. I've never used these before. Yep, because they're 9 attack. Yep, let's flip those around. Fun. Here they are. Yeah, this is the first for me. I've never played Epic Deathbird, so this is a good time. So I love how X-Men's a hard one to get, and if this is the one we do for the League, you will need X-Men no matter what, and that's the only expansion you'll need for Setup B. Well, that'll be fun. I never noticed it before either. Well, I did, and then I forgot. I must have forgot, because I did sleeve these. All right. Let's upload this new setup. The old one is going away, so don't look at it. It's saved in the video, so I can get it back later. Scheme, Mastermind, uploaded. Goodbye. Okay, she's going to sit right here. Yeah, nothing new. But, so the things I do know about the... let's fix the counters. Here's what I do know about Blog 2 and 3. Here's what they've confirmed. Blog 2 will tell us what momentum means. And Blog 3 will give us information on Galactus Hungers, presumably the rare for Heralds of Galactus. Okay, what do I have to keep track of here? I don't think I have to keep track of anything. Just the first 3. So let's do it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those reveals. And they're coming in 2 consecutive weeks. So Wednesday and the week after Wednesday. Alright, let's clear everything to 0. Let's go over to the right-hand side and clear it again. At this point, the way that they revealed the other 2 heroes, the 3rd and 4th hero, I would be super shocked if it's not going to be Doctor Doom is hero number 5. It's got to be at this point. They're all like close members of the family, and Doctor Doom is right there as like key Fantastic Four character. It can't be anybody else, in my opinion. Yeah, if they're doing Blog Post 3 in 2 Wednesdays and they're committing strongly to July still, it could be the week after that, but we'll see. But no release in the next 2 weeks if they're doing blog posts in the next 2 weeks. They're not going to release before the blog posts are done. All right, let's fill up the HQ here. Okay, we're starting with Black Cat, Magik, Venom, Dr. Octopus, and Venom. I have no idea what I'm going to do here. I'm so lost. But I'll have to figure it out. Okay, here we go. Turn 1. There's that timestamp for you YouTube people. Hello. Thanks for joining us for a completely different game for Game 2. And here is the first villain card. It is Blackthorn appearing. Blackthorn says, fight. If you fought Blackthorn in the sewers or streets, each other player gains a wound. Escape, each player gains a wound. No limit on wounds this game, but I still don't want them. Alright. So I gotta get rid of these Shi'ar guys, because it's going to make her stronger. And I can't fight them for a while. So we got 5 recruits. Alright, so I can afford Crazed Experiments, Dr. Octopus, or Dimensional Portal Magik. Let's take a look at both of them. So I'll dictate where this hand goes. 2 attack and then teleport. For each sidekick you played this turn, you get 1 attack. And she's dual class, which is nice. And then Crazed Experiments is just 2 attack and draw a card. I'm inclined to take this. Just because I can teleport it for the right moment. It's good for early in the game, so let me do so. And we'll see what else I can use to build off of that. Alright. Another Dr. Octopus. I gotta use him with drawing cards. Actually, he'll work with Venom. Kind of. He works well with other cards. This card works well with other cards you've played. But I will have to get those extra cards, which Doc Ock can do himself, but I have to have those cards appear. Here we go. Number 2 is a Scheme Twist. So the Cosmic Cube is starting to be activated. Twist, put this twist next to the scheme. No wounds until twist 5, so we're just going to stick with that twist 1. Now, I've got 3 recruit here. What do I want to do here? I can't take a single thing, so I think I have to take a shield officer, otherwise I may not be able to clear this this HQ. Wow, Montax, if you don't mind me asking, how much are they selling it for? Because I know some of them put it up real high. If they give you a deal on it, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm going to recruit the shield officer for 3 on the right-hand side and end it there. I mean, that's high. Not as high as I've seen it sell for. So if you really wanted to get it, kudos to you for getting it. Because I can't say with any confidence if or when they're going to reprint it. Thanks, Excalibur. See ya. Next we have the Shi'ar Death Commandos, which I can take out this turn. Ambush, they capture a human... Oh, I can't take them out because of the human shield. Let me remind myself what human shields do. Human shield. Top by a standard card face down under the villain. You cannot fight until they are rescued. Cost the villain's attack value to rescue each one. Yeah, so I have to spend attack to do it. Okay, well, there's a human shield going on top. Okay. Human shield is protecting this, so I cannot fight the villain, but I can do the human shield here. So I've got 3 attack. Let's rescue the human shield. Human shields, yeah, Hidden Witness is a recruit, right? And human shields are attack, like it said. So I got to spend 2 attack to get the human shield. And this human shield is the forklift driver that I've rescued. When you rescue this bystander, put any number of heroes from the HQ in the bottom. Okay. Let's see. I think I want to send Black Cat to the bottom. These are good cards, but the thing is, they're so expensive and I don't think I can recruit them. This card is very good. I really like Symbiotic Adaptation. I really don't want to send this down there. Considering setting 8th times the charm. This is his common. This is a common card. Yeah, I'm going to send these two to the bottom. I'll keep the rest. I might be able to take this. So let's see. Here we go. Replaced with Devouring Drool and Jinx. Okay, not quite sure how to feel about that. Next, we've got 3 Recruit here. So this is the side where I took the Magik hero card. She works with sidekicks. What else would work? Should I take Venom over here on the left-hand side too, with Magik? He works well with getting bystanders. And if I teleport her, that would work, but he doesn't. This card doesn't work well with the sidekicks unless they're special sidekicks. Now the right-hand side, I took a shield officer, so I didn't take anything else. Maybe I'll go Magik and Venom, and then draw cards with Doc Ock and somebody else. Regardless, I'm going to have to move the HQ down, so let me go ahead and do this. I'll take it for 3. Yeah, I'll take that for 3. And end it there. Still don't know exactly what I'm doing here. Oh, there's a rare. Okay, my plans are changed a little bit. I need to get Recruit so I can get that one. Digest 8 means I gotta KO a card from my victory pile to do it. So I need those. Alright, here we go. Over to the other side. Gotta hit those Shi'ar. If I can't, I'm gonna be in big trouble. When the Master Strike happens, which is probably gonna happen right now. Nope, Scheme Twist. Scheme Twist number 2. Here we go. Nothing happens yet. I have to wait till Twist 5 to get wounds. But otherwise than that, it's pretty simple. 5, Recruit over here. Yeah, I need 8 cards to do it, and then I have to KO them. So, yeah, I do. I guess I'll take Jinx over here. Am I taking Black Cat on the right-hand side? With her bad luck power? I guess. I'm not quite sure still where I'm going with this. The hardest Mastermind scheme combo in the game? I mean, probably Dark Phoenix crush me with her bare hands. Just because it's almost impossible to win. The only way you can survive that is if you have something that can put cards back into the hero deck, and even if you can, you gotta avoid 5 extra times. That's what I would say. No, but yeah. The card makes you do it, but I have to have cards in my victory pile in order to do it in the first place. But then I can't digest 8 anymore. If I only have 8 cards and I do the effect once, then I can't digest 8. So he literally digests it to make the effect work. Unlike the other cards. Okay, here we go. Card 3 is another Shi'ar Commandos, and they capture a human shield. Crush them with my bare hands is a different scheme that I think Kyla likes. But, because that's Mao, right? Alright, we got a human shield on this. Okay, 5 Recruit. I can take this other Magik. Okay, teleport that. Nothing else I can take, so let's do it. And then I'll get a sidekick because she works well with sidekicks. Unless this is going to be something I can take. It's not, so let's get a sidekick here. I still do need to add a feast animation, so standard sidekick over here. And that is it. I need attack power. I need attack power badly. Gotta take care of these Shi'ar. Well, I got 2 attack. I can get the human shield. That's about it. And there's Shi'ar Trial by Combat. A trap appears, Ambush if the bridge is empty, which it is. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, put it on the bridge. The top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist, so it doesn't go to the bridge. Thank goodness. By end of turn, have no villains on the bridge, which I automatically pass. Or suffer after you draw a new hand of card. One more time. After you draw your new hand at the end of your turn, each player KOs a non-gray hero from the discard pile. It does not happen, so I basically defeat it, so it's going to go to my victory pile right now. Nice. Okay, nice to avoid that. I've got 2 attack here. Let's spend the 2 attack to get the human shield. And it is the Comic Shopkeeper. Here we go. Top 3 cards of the hero deck are revealed, and I get to give a player one that costs 3 or less. Top 3 cards of the hero deck. Only have one choice. Devouring Drool. Digest 3, gain 2 attack. Indigestion, you get 2 recruit. Instinct instead, you get both. My plan is to just keep teleporting the Magics and get Venom when I'm not teleporting them, and then just play them all at once. So I'm going to give this to the left-hand side. Put these 2 back on the top. And, oh, I guess Dr. Octopus would work well with Magik, too. Because, the teleport stuff. Shoot, I didn't think of that. But I'm not seeing much of him. So I'm going to keep what I'm doing here. And then for recruit, I want to put this back on the left. So let's get another, I need that recruit power. One more shield officer on the right. Let's see. I hope this is going somewhere good. I desperately need it to. Okay, I've got some attack power here. I can digest 1 right now. I only have 1 attack. Yeah, those are great bystanders, without question, without question. Here it is. There's a Scheme Twist that we revealed earlier. And it's Scheme Twist number 3. Oh, he gets rescued on the right-hand side. Scheme Twist number 3 doesn't do anything. I gotta wait till 5. So we're good there once again. I have 2 attack. 3 recruit. If only I had left the human shield, I could have rescued it and got 2 more attack. But all I have left is Devouring Drool Venom, where I cannot do Digest 3. I only have 1 card in my victory pile, so I get 2 recruit from that, unfortunately. But that will let me take what? I can take the other Devouring Drool. That's all I can take. I need 1 more recruit to get this. Let's take this for 3. Let's keep this going. And come on, cost 2 for me. Nope, we already looked at those and I forgot. Sidekick time. And it's an instinct sidekick. Awesome. It's a Red Wing. Oh, I have 2 attack. I can fight these. Let's fight this one in the bank. I forgot they only cost 2 after I get rid of the human shield. Alright, let's fight him for 2. KO one of your heroes. We're going to KO this shield agent here. Okay, nice. Yeah, Zergs, I just did. I forgot they were 2 until I looked again. Don't worry, I usually won't end my turn without doing something I could. It just might take me a while to look over everything and catch it all. But I wasn't going to leave them. Okay. They're all Shi'ar down here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I hope there's no It card. Well, except for the Inhuman Rebellion. Imagine if I, instead of the Inhuman Rebellion, I got the Shi'ar Imperial Elite from that set. Yeah, it seems like you're a little delayed, even though that was quick. So give your feed a refresh if you want. It might catch you up. Okay. Pennywise Mastermind. Here we go. It is, hey, weren't you just talking about Detective Wolverine? Well, here he is. The Shi'ar Death Commandos capture him. I think I bumped my my card viewer here. So I'm going to fix that. Okay. Here we go. Let's play Jinx. Here we are. 3 attack. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Choose any number to be discarded. Here we go. The top card of each player's deck are here. Let's leave this but discard this from the right hand. It doesn't matter, though. I'm going to shuffle my hand anyway. So that's 3 attack. 2 more attack gives me 5, so I can fight Blackthorn and get him out of here, which is great news. Stay. Good Blackthorn. Alright, fight. If you fought him in the sewers or streets, each other player gains a wound. I'm fighting him in the rooftops, so he is just gone. Gone, gone. And for Recruit here, if I play these 4, or these 3 cards, should I take Razor Teeth? Excessive Violence, you get 2 Recruits. I could combine this with some other stuff. And I could keep the Instinct cards to the left. Even though this works well with Symbiotic Adaptation. Because he'll get both from both icons. So I still might want to keep this on the left-hand side. And just beef this up for when the rest of the heroes appear. I'm looking for Deadpool, and I'm looking for Black Cat. Maybe Dr. Octopus. But all I got is Venom right now. Let's get a sidekick. Let's play it safe, and we'll recruit Hairball for 2. Yep. I just need 2 more attack to clear out this, and then I'll be safe from the Master Strike effect. For now. Not sure how it's going to go. This is already a more fun setup than last time, without a doubt. That was just nerve-wracking. Alright, let's move on over. Here we are. Got some good stuff here. Wonder what I can turn that into. Alright, Smasher appears. No Master Strikes yet. Lucky for me. Fortunately, he is Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Ambush, each player reveals a strength hero or discards a card. Oh no, okay, no strength heroes here. I don't think I have any here either, so let's do this. Let's discard the trooper. He's going to do nothing for me over here on the right. Left-hand side, probably also this trooper. Yeah, discarding this one too. I hope that doesn't make the difference for me. Here's a fight effect, KO a card from your discard pile. I have more Shi'ar to get rid of. Let's see if I want to teleport these guys. I have 2 cards in my victory pile. So if I was able to play, you know what? If I play Dimensional Portal first, I can get 2 attack. I can fight this, and then I'll have 3 cards in my victory pile. Then I can digest 3 twice, which will give me 2 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, 6, 7, 8 attack on top of the 2 I already generated. So I'll have 8 attack. I'll have 5 without playing this. So actually, let's do that, and we'll teleport her, and we'll just keep teleporting her. So that works for me. We're going to start with Dimensional Portal for 2 attack. Okay, I have 2 attack. Let's spend that 2 attack to fight the Shi'ar Death Commandos right here. Okay, so because I have to KO one of my heroes, let's play the Shield Trooper first for a 3rd attack. I fight it. I KO the Shield Trooper that I've played. And I will get rid of the Death Commandos. Now I have 3 cards in my victory pile, so I can now digest 3. So when I play Devouring Drool, by the way, I'm down to, I was at 2, now I'm at 0. I don't know what, oh, because I played the 1, so I have 1 attack left. Alright, Devouring Drool. Oh yeah, Detective Wolverine we gotta do. Let's do that first. Okay, let's do it. Investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point and put it into your victory pile. That would be nice if I can avoid another Shi'ar entering the city. Top 2 cards of the villain deck. Alright, well, they both cost 1, so this goes right into my victory pile. I do not do the fight effect, because I didn't fight it. You just put it in your victory pile. So I got 4 cards there, so I guess I didn't have to do that. This is going back to the top. I'll leave it at the top. It's almost, everything is almost worse than that. So thanks, Detective Wolverine. Yeah, so I have more than enough to digest. I'm close to digesting 8, actually. So that's done. Now we'll play Devouring Drool. I don't get both because I have to play Devouring Drool first, but I do get 2 attack for digesting 3. And now I'll play the other one, where now I do both. I get 2 more attack, 5, and I'm at 2 recruit. Okay, so I'm at 5 attack. I have enough to fight Smasher without playing Magik over here, so I'm going to fight Smasher. KO a card from your discard pile. This is the only card in my discard pile, so it gets KO'd. I've lost 2 troopers this way, unfortunately, but I do need the recruit to get Insatiable Hunger later, and he is now defeated. I've cleared the city of everything, not to mention just the Shi'ar, and I've got 2 recruit left. Because this is going to do nothing for me, I am going to instead teleport Magik for the next turn. So she'll be an extra card next turn. And with 2 recruit, let's get a sidekick, and that'll be that. Nice, that's the one I wanted. I got Lockheed. Good for this hand. Good turn. I have a Shi'ar entering, but I should be able to defeat it. And I have that extra teleported card next turn. Alright, I drew a couple of sidekicks. Let's keep going. I only have 5 cards thanks to that discard, but it's going to be another Shi'ar we already looked at. They're going to get a human shield. This human shield, I don't get to see what it is. Face down. Can't fight it this turn. Got 5 recruit. Oh man, I still want to keep those for the other side, so I'm going to get another sidekick. And maybe an officer too. Why not? Alright, I got the sidekick for 2. And I'll get the officer as well. I want to take Dr. Octopus over here, I think. Let's keep this going. I hope I see more rares later. I really do. Alright. Quick turn. Come on, no Master Strikes. Here's what my hand looks like. We have Lineage appearing. Lineage from Realm of Kings. Abomination, which means he gets the attack of the cost of the villain below him, I believe? Or is it the attack of the villain? Nope, printed attack value. I was wrong. So that's great. He'll get 0 attack once he's above Venom. Fight, rescue bystanders equal to the printed attack of the hero in the HQ space. Under Lineage, that's the bad news. So if I fight him, I'll get no bystanders, but right now he only costs 3 to fight thanks to him being above a 0 printed cost card. What am I going to do here? Oh, I forgot somebody must have given Nightbot a sub. You can see the animations. Alright, let's play Red Wing. Top 3 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3. Alright, draw 1 and put the rest back in the order. What do I need, the attack or the recruit? If I take the attack, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. If I play this, then teleporting it. What about recruit-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close to getting Venom. I'll have 6 recruit. I want the 6 recruit because I want to get symbiotic adaptation. So let's draw the agent and put the rest back with the trooper on top. Thank you, Red Wing, for that. Now we'll play Devouring Drool. Oh, actually, never mind. I might change that up because I get both. I forgot. I trigger this from Red Wing. So I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. How much recruit does that give me? 1, 2. Yeah, same thing. 3, 4, 5, 6. But it also gives me 2 attack, so I'm going to have 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. I need the recruit. So I'll play that. Let's play the 4 agents. I'm up to 6 recruit. We'll play the trooper for a 3rd attack. And if I play this, I'll have 4 attack. But I don't need the 4 attack. I just have to take out Lineage. I'll fight him now, but I also don't get to rescue any more bystanders. He only costs 3, so he is defeated for 3 before he gets stronger. Now I will teleport Magik again because she can't really do anything else here, so she's going to get teleported here. And 6 recruit will let me either get 8 times the charm or symbiotic adaptation. So 8 times the charm. If this is the 8th card you play this turn, you get 2 recruit, 2 attack, which would work well with Magik's teleport. Or I could take symbiotic adaptation, which works better with the other Venoms because it goes off the symbols. 1 recruit or 1 attack per other symbol that appeared. I think I'm going to stick with this. This is going to be more useful down the line. More of a sure thing. Yep, that's all. I got another Venom, though. I knew those 2 were there. So nothing else for the other side to recruit unless I want to go Doc Ock there. So that's the teleported card, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can keep KOing cards and just keep using Venoms, this is going to be a solid hand. I already KO'd quite a few. Solid deck, I mean, not hand. Because I'll keep coming up. And I can keep teleporting Magik for when I want her to be used. And I can get that rare in no time. We have Lash appearing. Lash also has Abomination. Ambush. Choose a hero from the HQ that doesn't have a printed attack of 2 or more and put it on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. I hope everybody's okay up there. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. I have to put one under. So it has to either be the rare or the this one. I want to keep the rare, so this one is going to have to go to the bottom. I know a 4.8 is moderate, but we'll see. Let's see. Alright, so I had to do that. Okay, Fight Effect is game with no attack icon, which is not going to apply to anything but that Doc Ock over there. Okay, so let's play this one more time. Here we go, 3 attack. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Here they are. Same thing as last time. Let's put this back and let's discard this. We got 3 attack. Pretty strong, okay. Well, the California infrastructure is built pretty well for earthquakes, so that's a good sign. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. But yeah, those could chain. Those do often chain into smaller aftershocks, so we'll see. All right, 6 attack, 4 recruit. I can fight Lash right now. If I do, gain a hero from the HQ with an attack icon that costs 4 or less, with no attack icon. So I'll gain Brilliant Research, which works with attack, which I don't really have a lot of on the left. So I might just do that. I'm gonna fight him for 5. He has nothing from Abomination here, so let's take him out. I gain Brilliant Research with no attack icon and cost 4 or less. And let's replace that. Hey, there's Deadpool. Okay, so Deadpool, Doc Ock on the right. Sounds like it's going to work. And this is gone for 5. It's going okay. I'm managing the city okay. Now, 4 recruit left. I can take this Deadpool. This Deadpool is... Okay. Guys, it's not 8 p.m. yet here. It's 4 p.m. So I get attack. But if tech, I get both. So let's recruit this for 3. I finally have something to do here. Let's move over. Let's see, got 3. Okay. That's 3 over here. I got 3 more. So the right side has a lot of recruit power. I want to see more rare cards so I can recruit them. By the way, I'll mention again, Saturday, and I see no reason why I'm going to be canceling this one this time. This is going to happen. Viewer's choice. I didn't get to do it last week, so we're doing it this week, where people in chat get entered in a quick raffle to pick part of the setup. So I hope you're there to pick something, and I sure hope it's not Epic Dark Phoenix, because you can 100% pick that, but I really hope you don't. Wait, why does it... Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, here we go. Left hand. All right. I've got a new villain card to play, and it is Smasher. Where are these Master Strikes? Not that I want to see them, but seriously. Okay, each player reveals a strength hero or discards a card. Nothing here and nothing here, so I got to deal with that. That's too bad with this hand. So how much recruit am I going to get if I don't discard a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a draw. Okay. 5.9 near Lake Tahoe. Another 4.8 hit Farmington. Wow, so 2. Well, a 5.9 is strong. Okay. Yeah, so there's more epicentered in Nevada. And then 1 here. Wow. I hope that is not getting any power, because I know a lot of people are relying on AC right now. Okay, so if I get 3 recruit, 5 recruit, there is a chance this could draw and I get more recruit. So I don't necessarily want to discard the shield agents. Let's discard the trooper. And then on the right-hand side, I'll have to discard... Let's discard an agent, because a hairball is going to draw a card anyway. Okay, he's in the city now. Let's play the sidekick first. We know what our sidekick does. I get to get rid of him. Draw 2 cards. Come on, give me that recruit I need. There's 1. And there's 2. Yep, I'm going to recruit the rare this turn. That's awesome. Oh, man. Well, I hope... no power. Are you saying you have no power, or if you had no power with 115? All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do one of these first. If you don't have any power at home and it's that hot, you need to go somewhere. Like, that's when you go see Black Widow, so that you can be in a movie theater where it's cool. Yeah, but please don't stay there. All right, digest 3. I get 2 attack. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'll get the recruit I need. So I gotta play this first for the 2 attack. We'll play the second Devouring Jewel where I get both. I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. Now we'll play the 3 shield agents, up to 5 recruit. Now I have this. If I decide to play Magik, I will end up with a total of 5 attack plus 6, 7, 8 attack. If I don't, I'll get 7 attack. Is 8 going to make a big difference? This costs 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I need, it's not going to make a difference. So I'm not going to play Magik. No, actually, what I'm going to be down to, I'm at 4. That's going to give me 6 attack. Actually, no, if I do, I'll be able to take out a human shield if I do that. So I will play Magik here. It only got to 10 degrees Fahrenheit here. Wow. 10 degrees Fahrenheit? Because, yeah, 50. I was going to say 10 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not right. Celsius, yeah. 50 is a little chilly. I consider it cold around here. All right, 1 attack there. And no, we'll do his effect now. All right, here we go. Choose 1. I want the recruit. So I have to pick 1. I forgot I had to pick 1. I pick recruit, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more recruit. I'm up to 10 recruit. Where's the 10? So I can, at the very least, take Insatiable Hunger. I really want to take this. Here we go. Recruiting this for 8. Beautiful. Down to 2 recruit. And 5 attack will let me do nothing else but take out Smasher. I could take out these 2, but Smasher is the harder to defeat. So here we go. KO a card from your discard pile. Luckily, I have another card besides this. It's the Shield Trooper. I'm getting rid of all my troopers this way. But luckily that he was there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that. Okay. And I have 2 recruit left for a sidekick. How nice is that? Lockheed again. Alright, the left side is doing very well. I just got to hit Deathbird for 10. Plus whatever other Shi'ar are in the city. So right now, Deathbird is a 12 to hit. Already discarded a card. Here we go. Death Commandos show up. They get a human shield. Here is their human shield. This whole thing's going to cost 8 to clear up. Let's play Hairball here. 1 attack from Hairball. Draw a card. The card drawn is a shield agent. Yeah, I'm so used to the month it is dictating the season, and that's not the case around the world. That would be one of the biggest shocks to me if I were to move or do an extended visit somewhere else in the world that goes affected by that. Okay, 4 recruit and 2 attack. What am I going to do here? I can get a human shield. Let's take this human shield for 2. Let's hope it's somebody good. It is not, but I rescue it anyway. And for recruit, I can get this other Deadpool. Great. Let's hope that works out for me. And 6 more cards. Come on, left hand, do your stuff. Here's what I get. Gotta move all the way over here. Okay. So, next we have to refill this. Another one. We've got another one. Alright, this is not great for defeating the Mastermind. I have to keep clearing these because Deathbird gets +2 for each one that appears. I need a lot of attack just to clear this whole city. So how much max attack I can get? So here's the funny thing about these two. No matter which one I play first and which one I play second, I'm only going to get +1 attack, because this one I get +1 attack if I played a blue, and this one I get +1 attack for each sidekick I played. So a total of this will give me 5 attack no matter which order, 6 attack, 8 attack. So if I play all that, I'll get 8. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. I can take out 4 of those things, so I am going to need to play these 2. So I'll play these 2 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack, 6 attack, 2 more gives me 8 for digesting, and then I end up with 2 recruit. So let's do both human shields first. See what I get. First human shield cost me 2, down to 6. Here it is. It's standard bystander. Second one cost me 2 more, down to 4. Give me some more attacks so I can clear this city. Well, maybe. It gave me rocket test pilot. I get to hyperspeed 3 for attack if I want to. I just need 2 more attack. That's possible. But I did KO a lot of troopers. So here's my first 2 hyperspeeds, then I shuffle. So attack, nothing, nothing. Oh, I already failed. I hyperspeed one more time. Maybe I should have done recruit there. But I get 1 more hyperspeed. Last hyperspeed is attack. So I get 1 more attack from Lockheed's hyperspeed. That's it. 5 attack left. Let's take out 2 of them, and I get to KO 2 of my heroes this way. We will fight. We'll leave the one in the rooftops. We'll take out the ones here first. All right. So. Yeah, when I think of Australia, I guess this is my fault. I never think of Australia in the winter for some reason. All right. Yep, KO one of my heroes twice, so I defeat 2 of these guys. Let's do them in order. The first hero I KO is this shield agent. I already got what I needed. And the second one is this other shield agent I'm going to KO right now. They're both gone. And so are these guys. Optimize the deck as much as I can. All right, and 2 recruit left. Let's get a sidekick. Here we go. Standard sidekick. I'm KOing so much over here. This has got to be effective. Oh, Lockheed's gone. All right, yeah, look, this is what I'm getting. When I KO those cards, this is what my hand looks like next. I got a lot of good stuff here. Okay, I have plenty of recruit, but I don't really need it over here. And I've got Blackthorn. No Master Strikes yet. Okay, if you fought him in the sewers or the streets, each other player gains a wound, so I gotta be careful if I fight him right away. But at the same time, I don't want him to be there to fight the Mastermind. I've only got 2 attack, though, so let's just use this to fight the Death Commandos here. So Death Commandos are being fought, and I gotta KO one of my heroes. Let's play the 2 shield agents so I can KO this shield agent. And I got 2 more officers, so up to 6 recruit. Should I take this Dr. Octopus? If I take the other tech Dr. Octopus, he's going to draw some cards. And I'm probably going to do that with Deadpool, so I am going to take this over here. Because I'm not going to teleport Magik that often. So let's take him over here on the right-hand side. Why not? Let's keep it going. Alright, there's Black Cat's rare. Not really a great one here. By the way, her rare says the following. Each other player reveals a covert hero or chooses a bystander from the victory pile. You rescue those bystanders, and then Spider Friends. You get 1 attack for each bystander you rescue this turn. Not really great at all, especially when Venom kind of does her job a little better with Digest. Although I could use her to feed Venom, keep stuff in his victory pile. But I don't know how effective that would be. Speaking of Venom, check this handout. We got a lot of good stuff going on. And 2 shield agents. And we've got Oracle appearing of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. Ambush. Each player discards the top 4 cards of their deck and chooses one of those cards that costs 1 to 4. Oracle dominates those heroes. So I only have 2 cards in my deck on the left-hand side, so I do have to shuffle mine in order to do that. Here we go. The top 4 cards are Shield Agent, Devouring Jewel Venom, Shield Agent, Shield Trooper. So I don't have a choice. Devouring Jewel Venom gets dominated by Oracle. And on the other side, top 4 cards, the other side's deck. I do the same thing. Here we go. Top card is Brilliant Research. I hope she dominates a Maria Hill. Or a sidekick. Because I'd like to use this later. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Nope. Brilliant Research gets dominated as well. All I gotta do is fight her. She costs 6 to fight now, and I can get those cards back. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pop a counter on her just so we can see clearly what's going on. She is going to be +2. There we are. Perfect. Now, let's play this handout, see how much I can get. Let's look at the rare first. I think you get to choose which hand. Let me see. Dominate. After fighting, put 1 dominated hero in each player's discard pile, and I think you KO the rest. So I get to choose which side. Are you suggesting I switch them up? Okay, so here we go. I have 2 Venom cards to play, so I want to do both. So if I do that, I have to play the other cards first. However, let's see what's going to give me the most. I can get 6 attack and 6 recruit. And I think that's going to be worth it. So let me play that last. I'm going to start with Devouring Drool here, but I'll only get 2 attack. But that's okay. Then I'm going to follow up with my 2 shield agents. Well, if for example, one side doesn't lose it necessarily, but if she did have 3 heroes, I would have to KO one of them. Nope, that's not right. 2 recruit from these 2. I'll play this just for the points. We'll get 1 more attack. Now we'll play Symbiotic Adaptation here. So I choose 1. Do I want the attack or the recruit? If I choose the recruit, I'll get 3 recruit, which will let me get... I'll get 12 recruit at the end of this, and I can take these excessive violence cards or this black cat. But I probably just want to go all for attack. So if I get attack, I get 2 attack. And I'm going to end up with 6 attack, 8 attack, 11 attack. I can't hit Deathbird because she gets +2 for each Shi'ar in the villain in the city or escape pile. So I'm just going to use it to fight these. 5, 6, and 9, 10. I need all the attack I can get to fight them all out. So let's do this. Let's pick attack here. 1 attack for each other card to play with an attack icon. That's 2. I'm up to 5 attack. And then we will end with Insatiable Hunger here, where at the very bottom it says Venom. Venom, do both. So I get to do both of these. Digest 8. KO a card from your victory pile. You get 6 attack. So just to prove it, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards in my victory pile. Let's KO this standard bystander right here. And I get 6 attack. I'm up to 11. Enough to take out both of these, which is great. And then I get Indigestion, KO a card from your hand or discard pile. You get 6 recruit. So let me actually not play this so I can KO this. I'm going to KO the shield agent from my hand, and then I'll get the 6 recruit. So up to 7. Alright. I do it that way, by the way, or I have to read everything and spend the time. But I want to do it as it comes, so it's better for you guys. All right, so 7 recruit, 11 attack. Well, no, because Deathbird is 14 to hit right now. But yeah, I am close. But let me take these guys out as well. I'm going to fight Blackthorn in the bank so nobody gets any wounds, because that's only the sewers or the streets. Blackthorn is gone for 5. No fight effect on him. So I'm at 7, which is just enough to take care of Oracle. No, it doesn't. It just, I think it gives a 50-50 chance if a Mastermind has an epic side for it to be epic or not. And a 50-50 chance can feel like more than that when it happens a lot. I know we got like 3 epics in a row that one time, but then we got some that weren't, so I think it's just coincidence. So fighting for... Yep, no fight effect, so she is gone. On the left-hand side is gained, and then I get to put these guys back. So this is going back to the left-hand side's discard. This is going back to the right-hand side's discard. City is once again empty. I've got 7 recruit. Yet 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. My recruit is wrong. When I played this... Oh no, it is right, because I didn't take the recruit from this. So I do only have 7. So what should I take? Should I take Razor Teeth? If I do Excessive Violence, I get 2 recruit, but I don't really need the recruit anymore. And this is only a 2 attack card, so this is not super necessary. It'll help power up his, cards that have a certain thing on them. I don't really need it. Travel through Limbo can be useful because, again, I can just teleport it when I don't need it. So I will take this for 3. With my deck as small as it is, that should be helpful. And then... I don't really want these, except maybe for the Venom superpower. Yeah, I don't really want these, so I'm going to take a sidekick. My deck is pretty optimized, so I don't want to mess with that. So let's see. I got 5 cards here already, and already a draw. And a lot of them are sidekicks. If I can draw that Venom combo every turn, or almost every turn, I'm going to be in great shape. I hope the next card is a Master Strike. Let's get one out of the way while the city is empty. Even though one of the tokens are going to enter. Or a Scheme Twist would be nice. I have to remind myself, I will lose after all 8 Scheme Twists. So I got to be careful there. So close to getting something really good every turn. Alright, Cypher shows up. Deathbird's going to capture Cypher. And that's that. Well, let's play the sidekick over here to draw 2. We've got Maria Hill and Deadpool. Let's play Jinx once again. 3 attack from Jinx. 3 attack card is decent, but it doesn't do much otherwise. Here are the cards on both sides. Let's, again, same exact thing as last time. Keep this, discard this. Okay. Let's now play Nighttime is the Right Time. It is, once again, 4:22 p.m. Pacific time where I am. So I get 2 recruit because it's not between 8 p.m. and midnight. But the second one says, screw it, just take both. So I get both this time. 2 attack and 2 recruit. Depending on when you play this setup, could help you. 6 attack, not enough to really do anything. And I have 5 recruit. I'm to 9 recruit. Yep, no. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I have 9 recruit. That's correct. So, should I take Cat Burglar? Sorry, I'm going to cool down Nightbot. I'm down with all caps. Apologize for that. Alright. Each of the player reveals a covert hero or chooses a bystander. You rescue those bystanders. Then Spider Friends, you get 1 attack. So, let's say I do this. I don't really have any covert heroes on the left. If I don't do the effect, it's still a 5 attack card. No worries. Yeah, just for the 5 attack, and I don't want it on the left, I'm going to take this for 8 because I can afford to, and I'll get the rest of the tech cards later. The 5 attack would be helpful by itself. Alright, yeah, I just needed 4 more attack to hit Deathbird, but I can't. Alright, come on, left hand. I think this is going to be the setup to a good hand, but not quite a good hand itself. Okay, there's the second Lockheed. We've got... There it is. Good news is the city is empty. The bad news is this. If there are any Shi'ar villains in the city, play a random horror. I avoided the horror. That's great. Then we have to have the token enter as a 9 attack. Shi'ar battleship is going to enter, which is not great, but at least there's no horrors played. And I can probably take out that battleship this turn. No escapes. I've kept the city clear. Just played the first Master Strike. Let's see if I can take out that battleship or hit Deathbird. Let's play the sidekick here for 2-card draw. And of course, I've optimized this deck, so it's going to be pretty good. Let's play 1 Devouring Drool. Let's turn it into attack. We'll play the second one, where I'll get both. So 2 more attack and 2 recruit. Let's play this this combo here. We're going to play Lockheed for 2 attack. Then we're going to play Dimensional Portal, which will give me 2 more attack, plus 1 attack for each sidekick I played. I've played 2 sidekicks, so I'm already up to 10. Hold on, do I have to... Let me take that back for a second. I might not have to play this. So that will put me down to 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So if I play this after this, I'm going to go up to 10 attack, and then this will give me 11 attack, and then I can get 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 total attack. 16 attack is not enough to hit the battleship and Deathbird. So I might as well not even go for that and teleport Dimensional Portal instead. I just need 9 attack to hit the battleship or 12 attack to hit Deathbird. I'd rather hit the battleship so I can continue to avoid horrors. So let me play the trooper for 7. Yeah, I'm not really going to recruit much. Let me play the agent for 3. I want to get this. So I only need 3. So let's do this. Let's play Symbiotic Adaptation for attack, which will give me 1 attack for each of the card I play with an attack icon. Or actually, let's do the recruit first. So we'll spend this to recruit this to see what gets replaced. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay. So if I play this for attack, I'll get +1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me 11, which is more than enough. So I'll play this for attack, turn myself up to 11 attack, and I'm going to hit the battleship just so I don't get any horrors. I'll have to hit Deathbird later. And then I will teleport this magic card to the next hand. Alright. Well, I took care of the battleship quickly, but I hope it's not 1 step forward, 1 step back. With this hand, again, should be very functional, no matter what turn it is. I'm hoping for more henchmen so I can continue to KO cards. I think there's still a good amount left. And we've got a second one. Awesome. I was right to do what I did. Otherwise, I would have been playing a horror right now. Okay, once again, no Shi'ar in the city, so nothing else happens. Then the battleship enters. A new battleship comes in, which I don't think I can take out this game. I've got 6 attack, because this is not the 8th card I played. I've got 6 attack, which, you know, not going to do anything, so I won't even bother. I've got 3 recruit, and I'll take this other Deadpool, and we'll end it there, because that's all I can realistically do. Okay. So with luck, I'll be able to take out the battleship again before the next Master Strike, but the villain deck is getting very small. So maybe I can bank on the fact that maybe the Master Strikes are buried now. Just the wrong horror could end the whole thing, so I'm really cautious about letting those come out, even at the expense of hitting the Mastermind. Okay, what do I have? Oh, here's where all the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents are. But I do have a sidekick. Come on, be a henchman so I can KO one of those guys. Nope, it's the Unspoken that appears. The Unspoken. Double Abomination, which is bad. An ambush. Choose a hero from the HQ that doesn't have a printed attack of 2 or more. Because I teleported her last time off the cuff. Put it on the bottom of the hero deck. If there were no such heroes, and each player gains a wound instead. So what doesn't have a printed attack of 2 or more? I've got this and this. I'm going to put Black Cat on the bottom. I don't really care for this card. No, phasing goes to the top of the deck. Soaring Flight goes to the top of the deck. Teleport gets added as an extra card. Yeah. Alright, I did the thing. Put a card back on top. Alright, it'll grow back. Works with wounds I don't really have. But Double Abomination is fine for this because Deadpool has no printed attack either. It's a 0. Sorry, Soaring Flight does go to your extra hand. Soaring Flight is just like Teleport except when you recruit it. Yeah, what goes to your hand to the top of the deck? Phasing does. Wall Crawl. I was thinking of Wall Crawl. Wall Crawl and Phasing go to the top of your deck. Soaring Flight and Teleport go up to your next hand as an extra card. There we go. Done. Settled. Alright. Sidekick is played for 2. You guys all know I have a problem with Wall Crawl. Alright, that's great. I drew the rare. So what can I amass this turn? I don't think I'm going to discard anything, so let me... Oh, what does this say? The Unspoken says, if you fight him, KO one of your heroes with no attack icon. Alright, so I can get rid of the agents this way. So we'll start with the 3 recruit. Then, I won't be able to do both here because I don't have any other instinct cards. But if I want to do both... Okay, I'm not going to be able to do both of these because I only have 1 Venom card, so I'm going to have to pick Attack or Recruit, which is fine. I only want the attack this turn. So with that being the case, I'm going to play this first for digest 8 KO a card from your victory pile. Let's KO something that costs a little because if I was caring about my score. Let's go ahead and KO the Forklift Driver. I'm sorry. I definitely have more than 8 cards. I get plus 6 attack. So 6 attack here. And now I will play Devouring Drool because that was an instinct card. By the way, this is way over here. You guys can't even see it. Devouring Drool, I get to do both. I get 2 attack. And I get 2 recruit. If only I was able to bribe things this game. I'm getting a lot of recruit that I don't necessarily need. I wish there were more rares out, but they're not the case. Alright, I've got 8 attack. Did I play a sidekick this turn? I did, didn't I? So, because I did, if I play this, I'm going to get 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 attack if I play them in this order. 17 attack will do what for me? I can fight this for 9... 14. But I can't hit Deathbird that way. If I were to hit just the Unspoken, I have, I'm down to 13. Oh, I'm down to 12 attack. And then that would be enough to hit her even with the Battleship out. So, yeah, either Unspoken first, no matter what, and either the Battleship or Deathbird. I'm thinking it's going to have to be Deathbird. I'm going to run out of time. So let's take care of the Unspoken first. Alright. Double Abomination, but luckily Deadpool is saving me with that, so only costs 5. Well, let me play my... I'll wait. I'll fight him first. So I'm down to 3 attack. He is gone. Fight effect, KO one of your heroes with no attack icon. With pleasure, they're gone, and so is he. Now I've got 3 attack left. Let's play this out so you can see what I'm working with here. So 2 attack. For each sidekick I played, I get 1 attack, so I get 1 more, up to 6 attack. And then Travel Through Limbo is going to give me 3 attack for each one because of the blue magic card I played. So I'm up to 9 for the first one, and then up to 12 for the second one. Now, before I proceed, here is the villain deck. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards left. There are 3 Master Strikes left. Okay. So there's like a, what, 1 in 7 chance that I'll get a Master Strike. I mean, it's not super high, but I do have to hit the Mastermind before it's too late. Yeah, 1 in 6.3, thank you. So, I can rescue Cypher. If I do fight the Mastermind, I can get Cypher. Lets me draw cards and stuff, so I think I'm going to take that risk. Yeah, this is, by the way, this is a Waypoint L. I think this is by Purple Planet Music, but I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend 10. Actually, I have to spend all 12 because of this. To hit the Mastermind. Okay, first things first, let's rescue Cypher before we take care of that. I get to rescue him. And now let me shuffle up the tactics since I had not done that yet. And we have hit Epic Deathbird. Yep, I did it. Here we go. Shi'ar Extermination Legion. Rescue 4 bystanders. This tactic enters the city as a villain whose only ability is escape. Each player discards 2 cards. Oh, great. More Shi'ar in the city. But I get 4 bystanders. Let's find out what they are. Here we go. First bystander is the news reporter. Draw a card. Let me shuffle up my discard. Maybe I'll draw the rest of my deck. That would be fun. Okay, I draw a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Second bystander is standard. Third bystander is another news reporter. Draw another card. It is this Venom. And the fourth one is I gain Sunspot as a hero, which I didn't necessarily want, but I can't choose. So I gain him as a hero. And I get this tactic, which is nice. Oh, no, I don't. She goes into the city. Yep. Never mind. I wish I got the tactic. I have to fight her again. All right, well, let's see what I have now. I've got Devouring Drool left in my hand, which we can play. I do get both, so I'm back to 2 attack, which does nothing. And then 2 recruit, which gives me 2 recruit. And then 1 more gives me 8. I could recruit a rare if there was a good one out here, but there aren't any. So is there anything I really want to take? I've got I'll Grow Back. If you have a wound in your hand or discard pile, KO it and you get 1 attack, otherwise gain a wound. Nah, that's not great for me. I don't really care for that. I could take this. Gives me 2 attack and draw a card. That might put me over to what I need. Or I could take, that's right, Strength Synergy with Sunspot. So I could take Razor Teeth, but I don't have any other strength cards, I don't think. Again, the reason why I wasn't taking this is all it can do is give me more recruit, which I don't really need. Even though it'll give me more Venoms for the Venom requirement, but I still have plenty of Venoms. So, even though the right-hand side could use these, I don't think the fact that I have Sunspot is worth taking this, because that's only 1 more attack. This will help me more. So, it does, but again, that's only plus 1 attack. This will give me an extra card draw, which could net me more attack if I draw something better. Other thing about Razor Teeth is it does give me the 2 symbols for the other cards. So I'm torn there. My instinct says Crazed Experiment, so I'm going to take Crazed Experiments. My gut says to take that. And another Black Cat. I don't want that. This is the one where you look at the top card of any player's deck, and you get its permanent attack. Don't really care. So let me get another sidekick. Yeah, standard sidekick. Those will come back up real fast. And that's that. Okay, I've got my new hand. I can draw more cards with that hand. This side only has 5 cards. And we've got another Master Strike. Okay. So I avoided it twice, but this was unavoidable. I'm going to have to get a horror now. Let's see what happens here. Here we go. If there are any Shi'ar villains in the city, play a random horror. Here we go. Let me grab all the random horrors. I hope that I don't get anything too bad. because the left side might be able to counter whatever horror comes up depending on what it is. It could be real bad though. Okay, top horror is Pain Upon Pain. This is the one I did not want. Well, actually, it's not so bad. When you complete a Master Strike, play another card from the villain deck. We've already played 2 Master Strikes, so the most this can do is play 2 extra cards from the villain deck, which is not preferable, but definitely better now that I've already played 3 Master Strikes. So I'll take it. So we got that in effect, and then a battleship comes in. Not the worst, yeah. So another battleship comes in. I can't get rid of that horror by for any reason, but still could be worse. Okay. Alright, that's done. At this point, I almost have to give up clearing the city with this. That takes effect before the current... Does it? Whenever you complete a Master Strike. Oh, I think you're right. What does it mean to complete a Master Strike? Just complete the effect? So yeah, if that's the case, then it would happen, yeah. What's after? Mr. Jeff, are you agreeing or disagreeing? So, does complete a Master Strike mean do everything it says next to Master Strike? Okay. So, if Off the Cuff is right there, then I would have to play another card from the villain deck. That's what it seems like to me as well. However little I like to hear that news. So, let's do it. We play another card from the villain deck. It is Omega. No ambush effect, so we'll worry about that when we fight it. It's okay. No, I want to play the rules right. Still not the worst effect. Still could be worse. Deadpool gives me 2 recruit because it's not late enough. Thanks a lot. Nope, I was right. 2 recruit because it's not late enough. I got 2 more recruit. I got 2 more recruit. So I'm at 6 recruit. No attack. Let's take the other Deadpool here for 3. We're going to have some escapes, I think. And running commentary. Let's take Pickpocket. Pickpocket actually, let's see. You get attack, which is that card's permanent recruit plus its permanent attack. This card is not going to work well if I reveal a card from the left or the right. This is actually terrible. It works terribly with Deadpool, and it works terribly with Venom, so I don't want this at all. They all have printed attacks of 0. We'll take a sidekick for 2 more recruit. That's okay. Yeah, if you guys didn't correct me, then somebody like Mr. Giraffe would be watching it on YouTube later and be like, hey, chat didn't notice this. And then I'd feel bad, so... I'm glad you caught it. Did I play him? I think I did. I think he's gone. And that, I mean the second time. I think I played him. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of him. I played 1, and I'm pretty sure I played the second one, too. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, they kind of went all out on Black Cat's cards, but, you know, that's the character, I guess. Okay, here we go. And, so instead of that, I draw this Doc. Alright. Let's see. Let's play a card from the villain deck for this turn. It is Death Commandos. Okay. Capture a human shield. My on-screen chat is working, but my stream chat in Streamlabs decided to stop working. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Yeah, I agree with all you guys. Alright, let's play Cypher first, I think. Here we go. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Draw 1, discard the other. Top 2 cards of my deck are these. Easy choice, discard, and draw. Thank you, Cypher. Now, I play the Sidekick 2. Or he's not a sidekick, he's a bystander. Let's play Crazed Experiments, where I get to draw another card. Hopefully it's something good. I get to attack, and I draw a Sidekick. Awesome. So let's play that Sidekick right here for 2. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. All right. I'm not going to play any more Sidekicks, but let me hold off on the teleport cards for a little bit. I'm going to want the attack from Symbiotic Adaptation. So I'm going to play Devouring Drool to digest 3 to get 2 more attack. Up to 4. Let's play everything I've got. 5. Let's play Transdimensional Portal, or Dimensional Portal. 7. For each Sidekick you played this turn, you get 1 attack. I played 1 Sidekick, so I get 1 more. And Travel Through Limbo is going to give me up to 11 with 1 card. Second one's going to put me up to 14. Now we'll play this other S.H.I.E.L.D. agent for 1 recruit. And let's play Symbiotic Adaptation for attack. I got 1 attack for each other card to play with an attack icon. So I'm up to 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 attack. Maxed out the die at 20 attack. What to spend it on is another question. So right now, if I wanted to hit Deathbird right now for some reason, she is 10, 12, 14, 16, 16. These are all Shi'ar. So I could hit her right now for 16. How else could that math work out? I could hit her tactic for 8, and down to 12, and then I couldn't hit her anymore. Oh, the Henchmen too, yeah. That's right, I forgot the Henchmen. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So she's 18. Yeah. So, but if I want to hit the Henchman, I gotta clear the Human Shield, which is going to cost me 2. That'll put me down to 18, and then I'll hit the Human Shield. I'll go down to 16, and she's going to be 10, 12, 14, 16. So I could clear the Henchman and take out Deathbird, and hit Deathbird once. So I could do that, yeah. Is there any other way I could do it? No, I've only got 4 points to spare. I could fight Omega. Omega doesn't power her up, though. So if I hit this, I'd be down to 16, then I'd be down to 12, and she would be 10, 12, 14, 16. Are all her tactics villains? Let me see once more. Okay, they're all villains. And her Master Strike enters. I don't super care about escapes, except for her escape. So I think what I should do, actually, with my 20 attack is actually hit these 2 and a Human Shield. I won't be hitting the Mastermind, but I'll make it easier to hit the Mastermind in later turns if I get rid of those things. That would cost me 9, 16, 18, and I'll hit for 18 out of 20. Alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to avoid hitting Deathbird right now. Yeah, you agree? You agree with me? Yeah, okay. That's what I'm going to do. So let me start. Let me clear those. I'm going to hit the Battleship for 9. Battleship's going to be taken out for 9. That makes the most sense to me. So I'm at 11 attack again. And I'm going to hit the other one with no fight effect, just as an escape. And I get the tactic for 8. I'm down to 3. Maybe I should have done the Human Shield first, but if I get one more attack this way, I can take out the Commandos. And Public Speaker, I get 1 recruit, but that's all I get. So I'm at 2 recruit, and I get a sidekick. Here we go. I'm kind of running out of turns, but if I invest here, if I invest here, I'll be able to hit her more in later turns, I think. Okay, that's almost my entire deck that I played this turn. Minus exactly 6 cards. This should be another good hand next turn. But we have to let the right side do whatever in the world it's going to do. Okay, I got some attack here with that rare. Here we go. Okay, another Death Commando show up. I don't care. I can leave Omega in the city for as long as I want. He's not going to make Deathbird stronger. I don't have a lot, but I have some. And I still need, you know, I have to hit her 4 more times. So I am going to need that. All right, let's see. Let's play Jinx first. Start with Jinx, 3 attack. Top card of each player's deck. Left side has no deck. Let's shuffle into the discard. Maybe I can discard away a shield agent that way. So I've got 8 attack this turn. Too bad I can't... Actually, no, I'll get more. I'll get 9 attacks, so I can take out the other battleship. Top card of each side is going to be... Let's discard them both. Okay. Now we'll play Cat Burglar. Here. Each other... 5 attack... to 8. Each other player reveals a covert hero. Or chooses a bystander from the victory pile. You rescue those bystanders. I'm going to let the right side rescue a bystander. Now let's see. Which effect do I want to happen? I'll get 1 attack, so I'll be up to 9. So I know that's going to happen. Because I played the spider card, and that'll be enough to take out the battleship. But let's see. Do I want it to rescue the public speaker? The news reporter? What else do I have? The rocket test pilot. Oh, Detective Wolverine. Detective Wolverine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's push something down. Okay, so I rescue Detective Wolverine on the right-hand side, thanks to her effect. Alright, let me read Dre's effect. Here we go. Deathbird, her ability is boosted by the Cosmic Cube, wants to unleash its power among Earth and conquer the planet for the Shi'ar Empire. Earth's mightiest heroes, recently devastated by the Dark Phoenix, have little to offer to this fight. Deadpool's still alive, of course, and he brought his friend Black Cat. Venom and Ock join in, hoping to protect this world that they want to rule one day. As the fight begins, Magik pops into the fray. Can this ragtag bunch win? Awesome. I love how it's always a ragtag bunch, but it is with this game. All right, so I've re-rescued Detective Wolverine. Let's look at the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Okay. The bad news is I didn't uncover any Master Strikes or Scheme Twists. The good news is these are villains. I'm going to leave them exactly where they are, because if I even move Gladiator, I'll get a wound when he shows up, but I also would rather avoid the Master Strikes and Scheme Twists. So Shi'ar Commandos on the top. Now, for this card, do I have to pick a card that I've investigated for? I would rather choose not to, but do I have to, is the question. I don't remember if I have to. I do have to. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, I'll do that. So I rescue these. Goes to my victory pile. I could put Gladiator on the bottom, but I don't want to. Oh well. So let's move on. With that 9 attack, let's go ahead and take out the Shi'ar battleship like I said I was going to do. And I didn't play a tech, so I only get 2, 4, 6 recruit. Right here. 6 recruit will let me get running commentary if I want it. You got 1/2 attack for each other card with flavor text you played this turn. Black Cat has some. But, yeah. I'll take it. For 5. Alright, more Venom. Wait, this is the wrong Venom card. This is from the other set. How did that get in there? Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Dimensional Portal. Wrong Venom slipped in there. Okay, moving on back over. Give me another great turn, please. Little nerfed, but that's okay. So this is going to be Gladiator. Gladiator's going to do his thing. Oops, all Venoms. Ambush. Each player reveals an X-Men hero or gains a wound. I do that safely over here. The right-hand side does not have an X-Men hero, so a wound goes to the right-hand side, unfortunately. Let me shuffle up the wound deck. At least the left side doesn't have to be bogged down with that wound. But I do get to digest 8 and get 6 attack. I'll have some good attack again. The left side is generating some good attack each turn. Okay, so a standard wound for the right-hand side. And he's going to enter the city. Unfortunately, he is... Wait, why am I moving these? I don't need to. Unfortunately, he is Shi'ar. I have to discard Magik. Why? Oh, yes. Have to discard X-Men here. Yes, yes. Or Sunspot. Sunspot gives me more attack. So, I guess it's going to be Magik. Okay. She's gone. So now let's play our hand out. Let's start with Devouring Drool. We're going to play the first one to get the 2 attack. Digest 3. The second one's going to give us both. Okay. Up to 4 attack. 2 recruit for doing both. Sunspot's going to give me 2 attack. 6. Insatiable Hunger. Let's play it. I get to do both the effects. The first one, I have to KO a card from my victory pile. If you do, you get 6 attack. Let's KO this standard bystander that I've got over here. KO'd here. And I get 6 attack, up to 12. That's all I get, though. And I'm going to KO this card from my hand to get 6 recruit. Oh, yeah, I have way more than 8. I'll count them in a second. All right, up to 8. I have this many cards in victory pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cards left. 18 cards in the left hand's victory pile. So I got 10 to spare. All right. 12 attack. Could I hit Deathbird if I wanted to? She's 10, 12, 14, 16. So I couldn't. So probably I'll hit Gladiator 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I'll have 1 left over. Yeah, that won't be a shock. So let's fight Gladiator for 7 here, even though I'm running out of time. I've got 5 left. Let's first do the bystander. Here we go. Down to 3. It is Warlock. Okay, he'll be better for the other side, but I'll take him. And then for the last 2, I'm going to get rid of Sunspot this way. Gladiator has no fight effect. Yeah, it was a, sorry, I wasn't clear. That's an escape effect, so nothing there. I think the other Gladiator card in the, from Realm of Kings does something. Okay, so yeah, I spent the last 2. I already spent it, so let's take out this Commando. Same deal. KO one of your heroes. I'm going to get rid of Sunspot this way. Goodbye, Sunspot. I hardly knew you. Alright. Done. I've got 8 recruit here. Should I take the other dimensional portal? This seems like it's been working for me. Maybe I should. But also, I'd rather just have the Venom cards. But again, I can always teleport them all. She has an attack icon. I'll take it. I'll take one more. One last one for 5. Alright. And the sidekicks, too. None of these are good for this side. So let's get another sidekick. Here. Okay, Hairball. I got rid of almost all my gray cards, I think. I've only got a handful. I think they're all here. Oh, there's a sidekick, though. Alright. Only one more Shi'ar in the city to clear before I can hit Deathbird again. Hopefully nothing else enters, even though I know she will do that herself. Scheme Twist. Okay, not too bad. That's only the 4th Scheme Twist, but let me tell you what the villain deck consists of here. Nothing happens till Twist 5. So, villain deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 cards. So a third of them are Scheme Twists. 2 of them are Master Strikes, which means It's about a 50-50 chance, a little under 50-50 chance I get a Master Strike or a Scheme Twist. It's survivable, I just gotta hurry it up. Can't play any extra cards, so I'm going to play 8 times the charm for literally just 4 attack. That's true off the cuff. So left hand maybe can do it. Even though she herself entering the city is going to make herself stronger every time I hit her. Alright, it's not 8 p.m. yet, so I get 2 recruit. 1 more attack, up to 5. 2 recruit. 2 more recruit. Oh, I didn't know. I just noticed that. That's funny. How did I not notice that this entire time? Mr. Giraffe is right. If you look in chat, yeah, pink icon said lose and blue icon say win. That's really funny. Is that new? Maybe I'm just not recognizing it. I swear, if it's not new and I just didn't notice for all these months, then I'm gonna get myself checked out. But I guess nobody else noticed. So I can actually see who voted win or lose. That's funny. Okay, if that's been there this whole time, then I just never noticed it, which is really funny. But yeah, you're totally right. It is a prediction counter. Okay, so I've got 5 attack. That's always been there. Yeah, you're probably right. So either A, I fight the Shi'ar right now, the Commandos, and or B, I can do that on the left-hand side so I can do 1 more KO. Left-hand side, though, is going to get maybe 2 attack, 3 attack, plus something else. Maybe I'll take out Omega, even though I need her to be weaker. What does Omega do? Okay. Well, if I fight Omega with the left-hand side, I get to KO a card if it costs 0, but it's a more sure thing to fight the Commandos. He does have... Okay, he has Abomination. Oh, he has Abomination of 2.5. That's funny. So he's 6.5 to fight, so I can't even fight him. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take out the Commandos over here, just to get all the Shi'ar out of the city. So down to 3. Let's do it. Goodbye. And I got to KO something. Let's KO the shield agent here. That's that. 6 recruit. Let's take Brilliant Research, because I'll get to draw extra cards even though there's not that many turns left. But I can trigger Deadpool's effects if I do this right. And a sidekick. Zabu. Too late for you. Zabu is always showing up at the end of the game. So if a character had double Abomination and they were over a Deadpool with half, would you just give that 1 extra point for the 2 halves? I don't see why you wouldn't. So for example, they would get +5 attack for I'll Grow Back with double Abomination. The only time you can get an odd number with double Abomination is if you used it over a Deadpool. Okay. Come on, Venom side. I would prefer a Scheme Twist this turn. But we'll see. Not that many cards left. Okay, there it is. I got what I wished for. The downside of that is there have been 5 Scheme Twists played, and each player gains a wound, but that was going to happen eventually. The order would matter. Alright, so we got a Standard and a Grievous. Okay, I gotta hurry this up. What can I do? Let's play the sidekick. Yes, but I thought some... I saw somewhere that, like, you can't stack half points, or maybe I was just reading the wrong thing. Mathematically, yes, it works, but I was wondering if there's any other rule. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, there we go. Let's play Cypher now. These are the same card. Can I get enough attack? I just need 10. I just need 10. Top 2 cards of the deck. Draw 1, discard the other. Okay. Let me see. How much attack am I going to get? So this will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I already have enough to hit Deathbird, but if can I follow up and hit the rest of her? What's going to give me more attack? 2 attack and a card draw. Or 1 attack for each other attack card. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I want to take this. So I'm going to draw this. I have to discard Creative Experiments. So let's do that. Now, let's play Dimensional Portal. I played 1 sidekick, so I get 3 attack. Let's hold off on the teleport cards in case I don't need them. Well, I will need them, actually. Here we go. I get 2 attack for digesting 5. Digesting 3, I get 5 attack. In order to hit Deathbird, I'm going to have to play everything. So I'm going to play this. 8. 11. 2 shield agents gives me 2 recruit. But I choose 1. So actually, I can hit Deathbird before I decide to play this. As I can already fight her for 10. Yep, she gets +2 for each other villain. Shi'ar villain. So that's not a Shi'ar. So let's hit her for 10. Right now you need 7 attack to hit Omega. Yeah. Well, I can hit Deathbird right now before I play the adaptation. So let's just do that. So top tactic. Okay, thank you, Dre. I don't know why I thought of that. Okay, Shi'ar Hover Tank Battalion. Fight, rescue 4 bystanders. This tactic enters the city as a villain whose only ability is escape. Each player gains a wound. Alright. Can I get 8 attack? This is going to give me 1 attack for each card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't have enough. I won't have enough, but we'll see if these bystanders help me. Here we go. 4 bystanders. Come on, let me draw some more cards. Then I might be able to get enough. Hey, look, Magik. I already have her. I gain her as a hero. That works well with her other cards. Come on, let me draw some cards here. Unfortunately, I also gain Wolfsbane, which I don't necessarily want. 3rd bystander is a standard bystander. And the 4th bystander is also 1, so I don't get to draw a card, unfortunately. Well, she enters the city. Now, if I play this, and I play it for attack, I'll get a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 attack, which I can't use to hit anything. If I use it as recruit, I can at least get this other dimensional portal by getting 3, 4, 5 recruit. So I'm going to do that. I will get 1 more recruit for each card that has a recruit symbol, so I'm up to 5 recruit. And I will spend that 5 recruit to get dimensional portal. And that's it. I think next turn I'm going to have Venom's rare. 3 more hits on Deathbird. That's it, even though she's +2 right now. And I lose on Scheme Twist 8. Every Master Strike plays another card from the villain deck. And there's not that many cards left. So I sure hope those Master Strikes are way down there. Oh man, okay. Can the right hand actually be competent this turn and actually do something? Not looking great for that. I do have a sidekick though. We have the Unspoken, Double Abomination, Ambush. Choose a hero from the HQ that doesn't have a permanent attack of 2 or more. Put it on the bottom. That is only Pickpocket, which I'm happy to send away. Pickpocket goes away. No wounds for me. Great. Let's play the sidekick. And I get to draw 2. Here we go. Attack and recruit. Great. Well, I've got 3 attack. Does nothing. So let's just play the right side not being able to do anything and losing half the villain draws. That way is not great. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Let's just start taking stuff to clear out the... clear this. I do have a wound, so I'll take It'll Grow back for 4. Give me something good. No, I don't want that. But just to clear this out, I'm going to take this and wall crawl it to the top just to see what's there. All right, there. Good. Okay, I want to take that on the left if I can. All right, let's go back to the side that's actually effective here. Wow. Okay. This is a good setup. What am I going to get? Oracle shows up. That's not great. Ambush. Each player discards the top 4 cards of their deck and chooses one of those cards that costs 1 to 4. Oracle dominates those heroes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all good cards. But I have to pick one that costs 1 to 4, and none of them cost 1 to 4. Look at that. So she gets nothing. But the downside is This just got discarded, which is not great. I needed that. Top 4 cards on the right-hand side. I could have drawn it. I could have drawn it if that didn't happen. Oh, great. I discard this rare, too. So she's going to dominate Maria Hill. I did not need that this late in the game, Oracle. Alright. That was not ideal. Well, let's see what I can salvage. We've got Hairball, 1 attack. Draw a card. I do get Magik here. This goes away. We're going to play Crazed Experiments for 2 more attack, and I draw a card. Alright, it's going to be this. So, these will give me 5 attack if I want. This is going to give me 1 more attack. That's 4. Let's play all my Devouring Jewels. The first one is just going to give me 2 attack up to 6. The other 2 are going to give me +2 of each. And the third one up here is going to give me +2 of each as well. So I'm to 10 attack, 4 recruit. So if I play these 2 instead of teleporting them, I'm going to end up with +5 attack. I'll get 15. Deathbird is 10, 12, 14. I feel like I should just ignore everything and just hit Deathbird for 14. So I can try to end this game. So I'm going to do that. Let's play Magik for 2. Travel through Limbo is 1 + 2 if you have played a blue, so I'm up to 15 now. And let's just ignore that city and, yeah, just making sure 10, Shi'ar 12, Shi'ar 14. Hitting her for 14. She's going to fill up the city. Yeah, I'm just going to try to rush Deathbird before the Cosmic Cube goes off. Alright. Fight, rescue 4 bystanders as Tactic enters the city. Oh, she turns into a Scheme Twist. That would be bad. So I'd rather this not escape. But I'd rather this one not escape. I have to grab more bystanders from the bystander storage. I'm running out. So let me do so. A wound got in there somehow. I'll play the one here is the Comic Shop Keeper is the first one. Here, which is not bad. And let's get the other 3 bystanders from the deck. 2, 3, 4. Bystander stack. Okay, top 3 cards of the hero deck are 1, 2, 3. We have... The only one that I can take is Pickpocket. The player of your choice gains 1 that costs 3 or less. It has to happen, so this is going to the right-hand side. The rest go back in any order. Razor Teeth on top. Or... No, Jinx on top. I wish that wasn't the case, but that's fine. Bystander number 2 is Aspiring Hero. Gain a sidekick. Who do I gain? It is this sidekick here. Bystander number 3 is a standard bystander. Bystander number 4 is the Lawyer. Awesome. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rules text. Put the rest back on your order. Let's see. Rules text. When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. Exactly 10. Cipher gets drawn. Travel through Limbo fails. Dimensional Portal. Teleport. For each sidekick you played this turn, you get. Wow. Both of them just passed. They each had exactly 10 words. That's remarkable. That's never happened before. This goes back to the top. Cool. So she goes into the city. So let's see, what did I draw? I've got Cipher, who I'm going to play right now. Here we go, top 2 cards of the deck. Draw 1, discard the other. There's a wound in here. So I could draw the wound now, so I put it away for next turn, or I could draw this and teleport it, which basically does the same effect, doesn't it? Except, no, that won't do the same effect, because I can't teleport this if I don't draw it. Well, yeah, kind of basically the same effect. I also drew Dimensional Portal, so I could get... I played 1 sidekick this turn, if I'm correct. So I could get 3 more attack. I'm up to 4. Then if I drew this, I could get 7 total attack. 7 attack would allow me to not hit... Don't teleport each for the attack. That's what I'm thinking. So I get 7 total attack if I played those. I couldn't hit either of the Deathbirds, though. But I could take out Oracle, and that would make her a little cheaper. So let's do that. Let's put the wound back on top of the deck, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Draw 1, discard the other. This gets discarded. What am I doing? The wound gets discarded. Okay. So I'm safe from the wound. Yeah, thank you. I thought for some reason I thought it was put it back. So let's play these. Dimensional Portal. This one is going to give me 3 more attack up to 4. This one will give me 3 more up to 7. So 7 attack. I don't care if Omega escapes. I don't care about fighting him. Let's take out Oracle to make Deathbird easier to hit. She has no fight effect, so she is just gone. Yeah, she's gone for 4. And I'm going to give this officer to the right-hand side. So I'm at 3 attack, but nothing to do with that. Okay, she's now 14 to hit, which is a little better. If I can survive for like 2 more left-hand turns, I think I have this thing. Oh, and I have a recruit. Let's take... Oh, I want that. I want that, though. These are working so well. I'm going to take another one, even though I have Venom for 3. Okay. Cool. I only drew 5 cards, so I get to shuffle. Maybe I'll get the rare. Maybe some more card draws. Well, Wolfsbane has Berserk, which does not work well with Venom and the zero-cost stuff that's there. So I'm only going to play that if I absolutely feel like I need to. But it's kind of a waste if I don't. Oh, there's a sidekick. Awesome. All right. Let's see. Can the right hand do anything of substance? We'll see. Here we go. It is Lash. The stream was also crazy today. We pulled a randomizer setup that was Epic Dark Phoenix with Monsters Unleashed, and that game didn't last an hour, so we re-randomized a new setup because nobody wants to play that. Although even though I did. Okay. Ambush, choose a hero from the HQ that doesn't have a printed attack of 2 or more. Oh no, that's the card I don't want. I have to get rid of Symbiotic Adaptation. They all do, so... Oh well, goodbye. I had to do it. Who's that? That fell from the top. Another Razor Teeth. Alright, at least he's Inhuman Rebellion, so once again, I do not care about him at all. I'm just trying to take out the Shi'ar. So let's start with Black Cat here. See ya, Dre, thank you. Attack equal to the printed recruit plus printed attack. Let's take a risk and reveal the top card of the left-hand side. The top card of the left-hand side is... Oh, yeah, nothing. I get nothing. Printed 0, printed 0. At least I know what it is. Maybe I should have looked to the left, but whatever. Alright, running commentary. I get 3.5 attack plus half for any other card with flavor text. I didn't play any, so I just am at 3.5, which is not enough to fight anything. So I've got 3 recruit. We'll get a sidekick. Great job you're doing over here, right hand. And we will move on. There's Throg. The right hand is like mooching off the rest of the game for now. The left hand is OP and the right hand is not helpful. Okay, well, I got something. I just need to draw the right cards with the sidekick to get this going. We have a Scheme Twist. Okay, unfortunately for me, that was twist number 6. Twist number 6. Yeah, I am. One hand to the right of me. Each player gets a wound. Where are the wounds? Here they are. 2 grievous wounds. Coming right up. Okay, let's play Sidekick. I know what the sidekick's going to give me, at least for the first card. Symbiotic Adaptation, I already revealed it. And a Trooper. Oh, that's not great. I can't draw any more cards. So, how much attack do I have if I play everything? That's 1, 3, 6, 9. Oh, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 if I want. I can get 14 attack plus whatever I berserk. And Deathbird is 10, 12, 14. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I can hit Deathbird again. We're going to hit Deathbird again. Let's play this all out in order. Shield Trooper is 1 attack. Warlock is just 2 attack. Dimensional Portal is going to be... There's bad news for that. I'll tell you what that is in a second. Gives me 3 more because I played a sidekick up to 6 attack. I'll play... Here's the deal. I may not have to play Travel Through Limbo. In order for me to get the minimum amount of attack I need, I have to play Wolfsbane for the attack symbol to trigger Symbiotic Adaptation. However, I could easily berserk away Venom's rare and what I want, but if I want to hit Deathbird this turn, I have to do this. So I'm going to play Wolfsbane to berserk 3 times. I hope it's not too painful. Here we go. Berserk, here we go. That's nothing for me. 2 attack for me. Nothing. Okay, I didn't get rid of the rare, and I got 2 attack out of it thanks to Dr. Octopus. Alright, so where were we? I'm at 8 attack. If I play the adaptation right now, I'm going to end up with 9, 10, 11, 12. So I do have to play Magik for 3 more. I'm at 11. I'll play the Shield Agent just for fun, for 1 recruit, and then we'll play Symbiotic Adaptation for attack, which is going to give me 1 attack for each attack symbol I have. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up to 16 attack right now. So, I'm going to hit Deathbird for 10, 12, 14. Alright. That's her last tactic. I only got to hit her 1 more time. It's a numbers game now. Okay, fight, rescue 4 bystanders. Here we go. Hope they're good. First bystander is... Wow. Cool. Alright, so we're going to have an escape right now. So she's going to enter the city, which means that Omega escapes. No escape effect on him. But also, we're going to have this escape so each player gains a wound. Yeah. Yes. Alright, so we got to take care of this. Let's KO somebody from the HQ. I don't need really anything, but let's get rid of one of these razor teeth for that escape. And let's move everybody down. I'm going to get wounds if this escapes, but not a huge deal. Copycat goes in. Let's do the rest. I hope there's no more copycats here. It says standard bystander for the number 2. We've got standard bystander for number 3. If only I had Black Widow on my team. And we've got the engineer for number 4. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. It does not cost 0, so I do not KO it. And now it's going to enter the city, which means the other Deathbird is going to escape. Escape each player. Here, I'll let you see. Each player gains a wound, so let's get the wounds right now. If these wounds cost me the game, I'm going to be pretty upset. Alright, but she escapes, which means I'm going to KO another razor teeth here. Goodbye. And we got Doc Ock. Alright. So, 1 escaped, which means she's still only 14 to hit. Oh, actually, no, plus escape pile. So, she's going to be 16. She's going to be plus 2 permanently thanks to the escape pile. Which is not great. But maybe the right hand can take out one of them, if the right hand's lucky. Okay, 2 attack left does nothing, 1 recruit does nothing, so that's the end of this turn. Okay, let's see what this hand looks like on the left-hand side. There's a wound. I got Insatiable Hunger, so that's going to be 6 attack, 8 attack, 10 attack. I have 10 attack plus Cypher. So there is a chance I can get what I need, but I might not be able to hit thanks to the wound over here. So let's see. Where's my hand? Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go. Interesting stuff here. Maybe it'll actually do something. Scheme twist. Here's dangerous now. Twist number 7. Each player gains 3 wounds. Okay, 3 for the left. 3 for the right. Doesn't really matter at the end of the game, but still hurts. Alright. Can this side do anything? Looks like some good cards. Alright, let's see how much attack I can get. We got Jinx. We got 3 attack. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. No cards left. No, I'm not going to discard any. Or can I draw an extra card? There are 6 cards left in the villain deck. 6 cards left. Okay, here we go. 3 attack. Let's play Brilliant Research. Or actually, if only I could draw a card, I could play 8, but I can't. Up to 7. 8. And, it could, yeah. This is going to do nothing. Give me 2 recruit. I'll play both of these so I can get both. Up to 12 attack. 12 attack. Unfortunately, it's not enough to hit the Mastermind, but I will take out one of the tactics just to make her cheaper for the left-hand side. Let's take care of the one that's going to escape. Fight this for 8. And I'm at 4 left. Oh, I don't move down. Okay, 4 left. And I'm going to hit the Copycat, who has the fight effect. KO one of your heroes. So she's going to be gone. For 3. What's up, Tailwagon Games? You're here just in time to see me lose this thing. That would be fun, right? So let's find out what I get. People in the Moose, thank you for the follow. Alright, I took that out for 3. I got KO one of my heroes. Shield Trooper is gone. And there. Okay, good. Good. Thank you for the raid, you guys. Thank you. What were you guys playing? Yeah, so close. Almost had it. Tailwagon Games does awesome stuff. Please go follow them. Alright, I think... Patchwork Doodle, okay. So I need 14 attack to hit Deathbird next turn. Depending on what I draw, that could affect it. Let's see. 14 attack to hit her and win. It all depends on what Cypher can draw. Can Cypher draw me something good? Also, it depends on what is here. Here we are. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted at all. Shoot. Okay, play a random horror. Play another card from the villain deck. The whole deal. Okay, so let's do this in order. Play a random horror. Playing a random horror right now. The random horror is... ... The plot thickens. Shuffle an additional scheme twist into the villain deck. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to use this as the scheme twist. And then at the end of this, I have to play another card from the villain deck. So I could draw that same card. This might be the very end. Okay, let's see. Shuffle up the villain deck. Then the strike enters the city as a battleship. Okay? This could be the end of it. Now, thanks to the horror I've already got, pain upon pain, I do have to play another card from the villain deck. And that card is... the other Master Strike. This could end the game right here. Once again, Another horror is played. Hey, look, it's you, viral infection. Put it in your discard pile. When I draw it, bad stuff happens. At least I won't draw it at all. Okay. Yeah, now she's stronger. Perfect. She's just going to chain at the end. Then we get a battleship in. Yep, now she's 18 to hit. Perfect. Now I got to play another card from the villain deck. If this is a scheme twist, it could end the whole thing. And it is. The Cosmic Cube is overloaded, and that is the end of the game. I got so close. Let's look at the villain deck here. Yeah, look. So if I had drawn any of the other 3 cards here, the Death Commandos, Lineage, or Omega, I could have maybe won this game. But I got really bad luck. I got all the scheme twists. Oh well. Yeah, much better than the last game. This is going to be the setup for Setup A this week. So don't worry. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for sticking around. It was fun. Definitely more fun than the first one. So we're going to do this week. All you need is X-Men for Setup B. Let me give you guys your points. So Deathbird stays in the rotation. It was a loss. It was a close one. I had a few close ones before, and I won those. So me losing this one is only fair. All right, you guys. Thanks for sticking around for this other marathon for these 2 games. I'm going to post the Randomizer League results in a little bit and post Setup B. You got over 5,000 points. That's awesome. Oh, let me drink some water. Hey, stick around so we can raid somebody else. I know a lot of you guys came from Tailwagon. Stick around. We're going to go raid somebody. You get some more channel points that way. Keep this raid chain going. By the way, if you'd like to give me a follow, that would be awesome. If you like games like this, we're going to be doing another one on Saturday called Viewer's Choice, where the first people in chat get to be entered into a raffle, and those people get a chance at picking what I use in this setup. So if you have a legendary character you like, or even if you just have a favorite Marvel character, you might get the chance to pick them. So come on for that. Play out the turn. How much attack would you have gained? All right, I'll play out the turn. Sure. All right, so let me finish what was happening. So the scheme twist was played, and that would be the end. So let me play out the turn. I'll play Cypher first, just to see where I get to. Yeah, we'll see if I would have been able to hit her or not. So top 2 cards on my deck are these. Draw 1 and discard the other. I didn't have a sidekick, so I'll play this one, and I'll discard Dimensional Portal. This would have given me, I would have KO'd a card. I would have gotten 8 attack here. Then I would have gotten 10 attack, 12 attack, and this would have given me only 14. So, I would have been able to hit her and win the game if I didn't draw a Master Strike. I would have gotten 14 attack, and I could have hit her for 14. Could have hit her for 14, I think. No, wait, no, I wouldn't have, because one of them escaped. So there were 3. There were 2 here and 1 in the escape pod, right? No, I'm wrong. I would have been able to hit her. So yeah, if I had gotten a luckier villain card draw, I would have been able to do that. Whatever. I'm looking forward to see how you guys do with this setup. By the way, I don't often mention this, but if you're watching the YouTube replay on this and you'd like to play it, and you missed the league, don't worry. Leave it in a comment how you did, and I'd like to see how you did with this setup. If there was no the Malicious wouldn't have come in, and I would have been able to hit him. So literally any of the villains would have caused me a win, but that's okay. All right, let's figure out who we're going to raid. Who's playing board games right now? I have 2 games worth of games to put away, so that was fun. Let's hop on and see. All right, let's see. Who's playing board games? I would have had enough. It was that close. I mean, I could have won into the villain deck and changed the cards around without you knowing. But that's not very honest. I play it as I play it. All right, what is everybody playing today? There's not a lot going on. Okay, there's a very small channel called, hold on, I'm looking at it. Okay, we're gonna go raid this channel called Welcome to Boredom. Bored spelled like board games. For the pun enough, it's worth it. And they're playing, I don't know what they're playing, but it looks fun. Let's see. So, we're gonna shout as many bagels as we can at them. I'll see you guys in Discord, and then I'll see you guys on Saturday. Oh, it didn't work. One more time, raid channel. Try this again. Huh. I'll try it in the chat. Oh, it's not letting... Guys, it says you cannot raid this channel. The people disable that? You too, Tillagan, thank you. I didn't know people disabled that. It says you cannot raid this channel. Oh well, we'll have to pick somebody else. Too bad for them, I guess. I don't know. It says you cannot raid this. I tried it from the interface. I tried it from chat. It didn't work. No clue. Okay, well, we're gonna go to this other channel then. I did try. I don't know what they're playing, but we're gonna go raid Assorted Meeples now. Here we go. Alright, come on, let me raid somebody. Okay, this one's working. So, please give Assorted Meeples a very warm bagel hello. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to go to the end screen. I will see you next time. Good luck playing this week. Take care.